Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my stream. It is August 1st, 2021. July flew by like nothing. It went by pretty fast for me, at least. Can't believe we're almost done with the summer here. We only got about another month and a half left. It seemed to have gone fast. Hoping to get a lot of contacts here today. I'm going to start off on 144.250, and then about 50 minutes from now, I'm going to move over to the BozoNet on 144.240 upper sideband. After that, either it'll be on 250 or 270. That's 144.250 or 144.270. We go to 270 to kind of give a little more space for the BozoNet that's on 240. So once again, I want to thank you for joining me. Oops, wrong one. Sorry, it's been a while. Hopefully get some more new people out here today. We met a couple guys, or at least one guy yesterday. He was out in Victorville. Doug, that is K6EGG. He's not too far away from Curtis AJ60. So it's always good to have some new people aboard, as well as returning, not saying old, but returning not older people, but people that normally are on the frequency that are regulars, I should say. So anyways, let's check and see if anybody's on frequency here on 144.250. Let me normal this up. Very, 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 very touchy today. So anybody new to the stream, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down at the bottom right there. You can either click, if you're on a computer, you can click on the screen and another little menu will pop up. And if you're on the mobile, just hit it where you see it down below the screen. Would really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of August, and maybe even 500 by the end of the year, but I don't want to get ahead of myself here too much. But once again, thank you for watching, and let's see if anybody's on frequency here.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf monitoring 144.250 upper sideband. Don't all come at once. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf monitoring 144.250 from the city of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport, where the Planes of Fame Museum is located. Anybody out there in frequency?
Once again, a little dead tier tonight. We'll see. I bet you the BozoNet doesn't have more than 30 people checking tonight. I don't know, 520 was pretty busy when I was leaving downtown Los Angeles. So let's go over to...
Repeater.
No, I don't want to be on that.
PM.
Nope. Thought I passed it there, so I got to turn my sideband thingamajig off for the amplifier. Let's see if anybody's on 2 meter sideband. Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf
monitoring 146.520 city of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport. give her another try here. This is Greg, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, monitoring 146,520, City of Chino, and I'm located about 2 miles north of the Chino Airport, where the Plains of Fame Museum is and Flo's famous restaurant. I hear somebody way down in the background. You want to try it again? This is Greg, K6EGG, City of Chino. Not making a trip over to Chino, sorry. This is Greg, K6EGG. Also live streaming on YouTube with typing in my callers, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, into the search engine of YouTube.
All right, sounds like it's going to be one of those days, and I'm not...
I had you just a little bit scratchy there. You want to say your call sign there again? This is Greg, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, City of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport. A lot of scratch there. I'm going to try to I'm pulling my preamp on. I got an N6, and I think you said 40 watts, and you're in Fontana.
Roger, roger. Call sign is November 6, Oscar, November Yankee. November 6, Oscar, November Yankee.
N6ANY, correct? Oscar, copy, ONY.
Roger, yeah, you can hear maybe F2, but your readable audio is a little bit white noise. I copy everything.
Copy, yeah, you're just right about the noise level, and like whenever you talk, I get some noise along with it, so it was kind of hard to understand your call letters there. You said you're in Fontana, correct? And you're running 40 watts. What's your first personal? Mine is Greg. My call letters again is you already said it, K6EGG. I'm also live streaming on YouTube too, so if you want to see how you sound, if you type in my call letters as well.
Okay, copy that, but I don't have the computer right now. Anyway, we're speaking to you. I hope you can copy me. Have a pleasant evening. K6EGG, N6ONY. Okay, clear.
Copy that, N6ONY for Greg. This is Greg, K6EGG, City of Chino. Thanks again for getting back to me. And anybody else there on frequency? This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, City of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport.
Torrance.
Hey, Larry, it's Greg, K6EGG. Nice to hear you again. It's been a while.
Hey, Greg. Fancy meeting you over here.
Yeah, I don't think I've talked to you on FM before, only the upper sideband there.
Yeah, well, I'm usually mostly over on upper sideband unless no one's there, and then I just scroll through some frequencies down here to see if anybody's around.
His sideband's very quiet right now on the 144.250 right now.
Yeah, I haven't scanned the two sideband frequencies, but we just thought we'd flip over here. I have a bunch of channels in memory, so that's what I was doing. You're S9, by the way, down here.
Copy, you're an S9 with my preamp on, probably a little tad bit lower if I had it off, obviously. But yeah, you sound nice and loud over here. It's a heck of a trip from your neck of the woods there.
Yeah, doing a good job there. Well, we'll let you go. Maybe we'll catch you later on the sideband there. I just checked 6 meters sideband, see if there's anything going on there, and that was quiet. So, I just kind of working through the bands.
Copy that. Thanks for getting back to me. Yeah, I'm going to probably swing over to the Bozo net here in about 45 minutes when it starts up and do a check in there and then see if there's any rag chew over on our normal one. Anyways, thanks for getting back to me, Larry, there. This is Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, City of Chino.
Yeah, okay. Well, we'll catch you later. Have a good afternoon there. N9QE.
So a little cryptic messaging there.
The Z station, go ahead, this is N9QE.
Larry, you normally meets us over on our normal sideband frequency of 144.250, and he's kind of scanning some bands. It's nice for him to come back. He's over in Harbor City.
Good afternoon in San Diego. Well,
San Diego. San Diego, that's a pretty good haul. You just said that. A lot of noise today on 5.2. A little more than normal. I don't like that too much. It's like kind of like propagation noise.
Maybe you can hear the Chino Hill station. I don't know if you can hear him or not, but he's on.
All right, I'm going to give this a try.
Have a good afternoon. Thanks for the call.
I think he's still talking there. I'm not sure.
San Diego station, you have a copy on Greg, K6EGG, City of Chino.
I guess. Oh.
If you're still there, Chino station is trying to give you a call.
I barely kind of heard him through the noise there, so maybe I'll just take a standby, see if he can make some other contacts up this way. Thank you, Larry.
Yeah, no problem. The noise floor keeps fluctuating a little bit. He might be below it. Anyway, see you later. Take care. N9QE.
And anybody else on frequency? This is Greg, K6EGG, City of Chino. Also streaming on YouTube at my call letters, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf on YouTube.
Going to be one of those nights, I think, here. It was nice to hear Larry. Made 2 contacts here. Larry, I do know from sideband, and the other gentleman in Fontana, I have not made contact with before, but it's weird. I look up his call sign on QRZ, and it pops up as a San Bernardino address with the map, pardon me, out in LA. So I don't know if he just moved or what's the deal with that, but I'll try to give another call out, then I'll move back to 2 meter sideband. This is Greg, K6EGG. Anybody new to the stream, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right down there somewhere. Would really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of August, and if that happens, I'm going to try to go for 500. It's much appreciated. Just trying to spread the word of ham radio on 2 meter VHF here. Nothing better than antenna to antenna action on 2 meter. So just give it another try and see if anybody else is out there. If not, I'll just move back to sideband.
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf monitoring. Anybody else on frequency there? This is Greg, K6EGG, City of Chino, 2 miles north of the Chino Airport.
Zulu Golf Radio.
Good afternoon, or actually good evening, Dale. How are you doing today?
What's going on? How am I coming in? K6 Zulu Golf Romeo. I got a little tuner. I had to tune out a little. I had some SWR on this 2 meter vertical I made. It's actually a bunch of loops, 6 full wavelength loops. And the SWR was bad, and I'm going, what the heck's going on? I went outside and looked, and there's this big bird sitting on one of the wires.
Oh, those birds. I got to be honest, everybody seems to be coming in very scratchy, and I think it's conditions. I talked to 3 different people. I just talked to Larry out in Harbor City, and I forget the person's name, but his call letters were N60NY, who's out in Fontana, and they all sounded scratchy, so conditions might be a little poo-poo today.
Well, of course. I noticed that this morning, and it seems like it's getting worse. Yeah, you sound real kind of, I don't know, multipathing or something, gravelly. So I think that's what's going on. Your signal strength is coming in. Here, give me another call here.
Yeah, gravelly is a good description. I'm also on YouTube. If you want to listen to yourself, and that would probably give you a really good idea of what you're sounding like. At least that's how I'm hearing you. But gravelly is a very good description of what is going on today.
I think that's going to change, and it might be good conditions afterwards. You know, ever since that thing that happened on the 24th, which was my birthday, something weird's going on with 2 meters. You know, it was that contact that supposedly came in from New Hampshire.
Yeah, what's your feeling on that contact from New Hampshire, right? A bunch of us were talking about it on sideband the other night. I was on the fence till I watched somebody. I think he was on YouTube. It's a N6RAK ARK or something like that. K6ARK. He did a pretty detailed investigated theory on what he thought that happened, and he played a clip at the end from the SoCal Simplex archive that listens to 5.2 down there in Harbor City or San Pedro, and there was some data packet loss with the carrier still strong. So I don't know. What do you think?
Well, there's so much RF coming between, San Pedro and New Hampshire. You don't know what's piggybacking on the signal. You just don't know. One thing I thought that was weird. Well, I think I was the first guy that he was talking to because I was laying down with my radio and I heard him come on and it just didn't click on. It kind of came in gradually. And what I thought was weird is I went for my vertical and my beam, and no matter which way I turned my beam, I couldn't know him out. It was like it was S9 no matter what direction the beam was pointed. And that means it was coming in from above.
That's very interesting. I didn't think about that. Swinging the beam around. And he was S9 no matter where you pointed? And did he fade out when he disappeared, or did you hear anybody else from that area? Because you figure if there would be some ducting, anybody in that area would be, and if they're active, you would hear them, right?
Yeah, I didn't. I heard a lot of people from here. There's a lot of people from here. But on his signal, I didn't hear anyone else, that said they were from New Hampshire. But that really doesn't mean anything because 6 meters, which is VHF, 6 meters, you could be talking to somebody long distance on 6 meters. And you're driving away with them. And your neighbor, half a mile away can't hear a darn thing.
Very true. And I wonder what this noise is that is interfering with everybody's signal tonight. I mean, it seems to have gotten worse. When you're quiet, when you stop talking, your carrier sounds clean, but when you modulate, it sounds very phasey and bad.
Yeah, it sounds like your beam is not dead on. It sounds like you're talking off the side of the beam, Let me go make my coffee. I got a cup of coffee going. I'll be back here in 2 minutes.
Okay, copy that. I might go cruise around down to sideband real quick to see if anybody's down there also. So, all right, cool. This is great. K6EGG on frequency on 144.250, City of Chino.
Yeah, there's a few guys on. I just came up from sideband to see who was up here. N6 Wally Mobile.
14652, not 146. Yeah, okay. Well, anyhow, I'm going to go make that coffee. Be back. K6EGG.
Who's that just popped in there?
And 6YYO.
Man, it's so hard to understand everybody tonight. Am I breaking up to you?
Yeah, you sound like you're 5 or 10 kgs off. Let me try something there. Give me some chatter, because I can't tune you in. Give me some chatter.
This is Greg, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. You're the fourth person I've talked to that sounded the same way. Either A, it's my radio, or B, it's conditions. So, Dale, the person I was just talking to, said the same thing.
You are not off frequency.
What side, man, on this frequency? Let's see what that sounds like. If you're off frequency, that would show it. Or if it's your FM. What side, man?
Who else said I am not off frequency?
You are not off frequency. KG6IYN in San Diego.
Wow, San Diego's booming in here. S9.
Yeah, the San Diego station.
You know, either you've got more noise in your path, which is what I expect that it is, or I was going to say you might be off frequency, but I doubt that. My best guess would be, since I'm hearing you with a lot of path noise, that you may be just in a not optimal place, or that there's multipath and you're hearing just some echoes that might be happening as well. Not unlike regular FM radio when it's picket fencing going down the road, or when you can't quite get someone in there, but he's on frequency, he's fine.
Oh, you hear him fine?
Yes, he's on frequency and he is fine, that's correct.
Yeah, since Dale and I, we couldn't hear him at all. He sounds like he's like 5 kgs off at least. And I swung up and down 5, 10 kgs, and he's still bad. And yet you're dead and not clean. You're clean as a whistle. Dale was clean as a whistle, and everybody else has been clean as a whistle. So it's weird conditions then, huh?
My guess would be that it's a path problem, more than likely, if that's the case. But there's not anything wrong with his transmission. Even if he was 5 up or 5 down, sometimes it happens. Even on the best of mobile radios, sometimes that happens. Very easy to have that happen if he's on a handheld, especially when you can't see that the little tiny 5 is lit up or not lit up next to the frequency display. But no, he's fine. He's on, and he's in good shape. I'll let you guys get back at it. 73. I didn't want to jump in there, but I also didn't want to see the confusion get any worse than it already seemed to be, and that's easy to have happen. 73, gentlemen, KG6IYN.
Hey, quick question, IYN. What's your elevation?
About 380 feet above sea level, more or less on a mesa, next to Marine Corps Air Station Miramar.
I mean, I know you're over the water between me and you, but you're like an S7 total sliding without the preamp on. And just really clear. And I'm assuming you're running, 50 watts or less, not like 200 watts or anything. What kind of a signal are you getting from me?
You're up and down a little bit, depending on what it's looking like, anywhere between maybe an S2 to an S5. And again, I'm just expecting that's conditions. If you're running a preamp, remember that doing that also adds to the noise, and there's already multipath involved, and that's going to add to that as well and complicate that as well. Gotta be honest, in a lot of cases, unless you're way far away, you're out in the middle of nowhere, you got hundreds of miles around you, and it's all flat like in Iowa. Preamp on FM, especially in Southern California, with all the extra noise sources, transmitters, and general grunge, generally doesn't work out so well. But yeah, somewhere between about a 2 and a 5, up and down, kind of lingering more toward about the 3, so right down the middle.
Now you're solid 9, and no, those were with that preamp. You're solid 9. You are a little cute, I guess you could call it USB, wavering between a 7 and a 9, but it's a solid signal without the preamp. Very nice signal.
And somehow I never caught where you guys were at, but that's okay. Anyway, looking at conditions up and down the coast. It's soft in the Santa Barbara right now, but it's actually open in the Santa Barbara. So that would be about a 220-mile path roughly from the home. LA is about splitting the distance. So, all right, 73 gentlemen, let you get back to it. Carry on. Have a great evening. KG6IYN.
Hey, KG6IYN, you still have a copy? This is Greg, K6EGG.
Yeah, Greg, you're still in there.
Yeah, just let you know, I'm in the city of Chino, and you're a solid S9. I'm also on YouTube as well. If you type in my call, there's Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. You can see how you sound coming in. And it's pretty crazy. You described exactly what I was thinking with the phasing, but you're 100 miles plus away, and you sound better than Dale that's 25 miles away. So very strange conditions, but it sounds like we got a path open up between us.
Well, okay. I'll take your word for it. This isn't unusual for me. Working in LA Simplex is very straightforward, and we're not doing anything. I don't have any directional antennas that are pointed anywhere near your direction. In fact, the directional stuff is actually pointed at Hawaii right now. Yeah, nothing fancy. Omnidirectional antenna, about 40 feet to the base, and then height of the antenna above that. Very vanilla, if you will. Not anything special at all. All right, gentlemen. Again, I got to run. Got a couple things to do. I'd be in and out for a little while, but more on the side than engaged. So thanks for responding. And yep, sounding good for Chino. You're much better in signal. You're much closer to an S7 than the other gentleman was that was bouncing.
You can hear it phasing in and out, by the way.
73, KG6IYN.
Copy that. Go ahead, comment.
From San Diego to Little Saigon, S9, doing real good. We have a conversion, and it's going between now and a little bit after dark, so
I think home slice left there. I never, ever have an S9 coming from San Diego. Ever. So something's going on here. I guess the highest I've seen was an S7 with my preamp on. So we definitely got some paths going between us. This is Greg, K6EGG.
W6WWD.
Talking to me, Dale? Good to hear you. Yeah, that would be interesting. Well, good to hear you. I just thought I'd say hello. Just turn on the radio.
But you're a little rough. And that's that weird Orange County gravelly sound that indicates conditions are floating around.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, I have not changed anything, so I wonder what's going on. Comment?
Hey, is it?
No, that's Dale in Saigon.
Oh, you. Are you Greg?
Negative. This is Ward, W6WWD.
The reason why I broke in, excuse me, was because we had another guy that was coming in on a multipath that sounded like garbage, but he sounds great in San Diego. And if you were the signal that just straightened out, I was like, dude, just sounded. Yeah, by the way, you're sounding in Huntington Beach, N6 Huawei on mobile clear.
Thank you for that. Yeah, you're an S9 over here in Cyprus. Nice to meet you.
Do you know K6EGG?
Negative.
He's in Cyprus, and my buddy Jay. Known him for about 30 years or so, or 25.
No, I can't say I do. I don't come down to the call that much. I'm usually up on sideband, but just thought I'd turn it on, see what was going on down here, and I heard Dale. Just thought I'd say hi and hello to you. Yeah, Dale, you're sounding pretty good over here. About an S8 today, and other than that, nothing's new on my end.
You have the 9700, right?
Roger.
How do you like that? How you got it?
I was hoping to pop in there. So, Ward, W6WWD, is in Cyprus, which is about 35 miles away. His signal is almost the same as that guy who was in San Diego, Bruce, K6EGG. So, we definitely got some multipathing, or not multipathing, but some paths between us.
I put up this larger, dual band, but yeah, I think him and I were the only two guys up there. At the time, there was nothing else going on until we went up to frequency. So at least that was probably 6 months ago, or maybe even a little bit more. It sure was quiet up there, though. I don't recall the frequency we went to, Dale. I can't go up there now because I don't have that antenna hooked up at the moment.
Sounds like garbage. I almost said a bad word. And I'm not saying the station sounds like garbage.
Well, real good. So, okay. Hey, look, I'm going to jump out. I just thought I'd say hello when I heard you. And like I said, I haven't been on the radio too much, so I thought I'd take an opportunity to say hello.
Comment?
Go ahead, comment.
Hey, Ward, I just want to let you know you're coming in not as good as the guy that was down in San Diego right now. So we got some good conditions for heading south right now, just to let you guys know. And I heard somebody else in there too.
Yeah, I can hear you guys all good over here.
Where's over here?
Hacienda Heights.
Oh, yeah, I heard you when I was in downtown Los Angeles earlier.
Oh, yeah. Oh, good. Was that you? Somebody keyed up and said I was here. I could hear you, and they said it's right down the street, and I didn't know who it was.
No, I was talking to somebody that was down in, I think he was down in Long Beach.
Oh, okay. Well, you sound good where you're at right now.
Excellent. I'm in the city of Chino. Real quick, Ward, are you still there?
Yeah, Roger, Greg. Yeah, you're scratchy. I mean, you got a strong signal, but the audio's pretty scratchy.
Yeah, that's what Dale and I were talking about. But the San Diego station that came in that was over by Miramar, he sounded better than you.
Well, excellent. Yeah, maybe it's the ducting or something.
Yep. And the Hacienda station, what's your call letters?
KC6YBB. Now, that happens, the conditions, you're in a bad area and you hear somebody getting distorted. Well, it's not your radio. It's just where you're at, the area.
I've talked to Ward, and I've definitely talked to Dale, and they've never been scratchy like this.
Oh, you're not scratchy to me, but he is.
Yeah, hey, real quick.
Go.
Yeah, the Hacienda Heights station and you're real scratchy. It's almost like you're picketing all, in a mobile or something. It's really kind of strange. But Dale was a little stronger. He didn't have much with that. But yeah, strange conditions.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because I can hear him fine. I mean, Dale's coming in nice and clear. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm here.
Greg,
Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf, City of Chino. You got a copy?
It's sounding better, but it still sounds funky, like they're off frequency. But evidently that guy in San Diego said you were coming in good, so that's all good news. It's just multi-pass.
Yeah, and just to let you know, I'm on YouTube, so if you want to hear yourself how I'm hearing you, it would probably be a good idea to check that out. Just to type in my call letters, Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf Golf. It's got to be some weird. I'm going with what Dale said, some inversion layer or something going on that's causing this, because you guys all sound good in the past.
Yeah, different frequency. Say it'll go up a little bit, like on a different. Try going up a couple like 20 kcs. You might sound a little bit different.
Definitely. There's somebody else in there?
Yeah, it's me, Paul. You just talked to me.
Yeah, it's KG6IYN. I was commenting that I actually ran it down in frequency, and yeah, you're not off. I actually spun the dial downwards and actually went upwards as well. You're not off. In any case, get back to it, KG6IYN.
Let me sign off and
yeah, he's in San Diego and sounds 50% better than Ward that's less than 30 miles away from me. So we definitely got some conditions happening right now I'm going to go with.
Break.
Go.
Yeah, Roger. Yeah, as the San Diego station just mentioned, I did the same thing while you were stalking Greg, and up and down, and you're definitely, it's not a frequency issue.
We could probably make it all the way down to TJ if anybody's down there listening.
TJ.
Be careful, New Hampshire might come in.
Hey, and New Hampshire station, go ahead.
Yeah, let's not start that up again.
TJ.
I think it's Bruce. Is there anybody local down there that hears us on frequency? Or is there just you down there right now?
I'm going slow in case anybody else wants to jump in, but I can only speak for myself. I would imagine there's always lurkers on the air, but I can't ever tell you who's. All I've heard so far is everybody to the north. And again, for me, this is not unusual. This is fairly routine, if not completely normal. So I don't think there's anything special going on.
For me, I almost never hear San Diego like this. So I have talked to, I forget the guy's name that's at Roy. He's at the international border once in a while, but conditions haven't been good for me to hear him lately. So for me, this is something different. I don't know about Ward or anybody else, but I'm normally kind of blocked for San Diego area.
I know you said.
In my case, I'm not very often on 52. Unless there's some event that's happening like a fire or there's some other event that might require attention, I'm not usually listening on Simplex unless I'm doing something for a contest. So I can't speak to other people that are or are not on 52 in San Diego, mobile or otherwise, but yeah, this is kind of the rare occasion. We happen to be listening for some folks that were coming in from the east, and we're still waiting on them. That's the only reason why we're on frequency right now. All right, again, get back to it. We will be most likely in and out for maybe another half an hour or so, waiting for our local traffic to happen, and then we'll be off the air and talking to them, hopefully in person. 73 gentlemen, KG6IYN.
KG6IYM. Have a good day.
Have a good day, sir. This is great, K6EGG.
Hey, KG6IYM, do you talk on Keller Peak by any chance? Oh, he got out of there. Just wondering if he talked on Keller Peak, the repeater.
The 2-meter one there?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah, they have a red-eye net and a red-eye after net, I believe, right?
Yeah, you're coming in full scale here, over here. I don't know how I'm doing with you, but you got me all over the meter. You got me at full scale here.
Excellent. Yeah, you're doing the same here. You're not too awful far away.
See, like I said, it's the frequency. You know, if you go up like go up like 10 kcs or 20 kcs, you're going to sound different. Depends on the area you're at. Look, I sound all right to you, but then I don't sound all right to him. So there you go.
Yeah, copy that.
But I bet you if you went up on, you went to another band, or a 20, at least up 20 or 10, I would sound totally different to that other person.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a different band, and I'm probably going to be going over to the Bozo net here in a few minutes as well, and then spend my evening on the rest of the evening on sideband.
Oh, okay. You going to Bozo? Well, I forget when I got to look at my Bozo. I think I'm 750. I think on Bozo.
Copy. I'm 463.
There you go.
And N6YYO. You still listening? Nothing heard.
Yeah, because I look at the radios and I look at the I look at the monitors over here, how the audio's coming out of the radio, and listen to the receive side, and if you move up and down, the transmit sounds different from 20 down to 20 up. You know, that's what happens, and it's not per se the radio. It's just the conditions of where you're at, the area you're at. And that's what happens. You know, you got atmospheric conditions and propagation on 2 meters. If you're not hitting right around the same spot you're hitting in and talking to the gentleman, you're going to sound distorted. And it has nothing to do with the radio. Nothing. That's the problem. I have the same problem when I talk to people too. It's just nothing to do with the radio. It's a condition thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. If I have a good pat, I don't know. It's weird, but it's 7 p.m. This is great. K6EGG. I'm going to head to the Bozo net here. So nice chatting with you there.
Okay, I think I'll go up there too. I haven't checked in a while on the Bozo, so I'll be up there on the Bozo. K6YV.
All right, everybody. Sorry, that was my daughter popping in here. It is Bozo net time, so we're gonna find it here. There's the Bozo net.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's Bozo net time. So I'm going to leave this up for now. I'm going to say goodnight.
PHX, Moreno Valley. Awesome. Yeah, man, I want to get a girly check-in so I can go to bed.
So I'm going to... Man, that guy was booming in here. Go to bed. It's only 7 p.m. Anyways, I'm going to leave this stream going here for a few. I'm going to...
Hey, DJI, yeah, Kilo Fox 6, Papa Hotel X-Ray John out here.
I can't hear the guy doing the net. Anyways, I'll be back. The stream will stay going. So enjoy the Bozo Net. I'm going to check in here in a few. This is Greg, K6EGG. If you're new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Vertical or horizontal? Stand by. I can probably make the signal even better. Give me 1 second here. Let's see here. Hold on. Here we go. I'm going to hang up here for a second. Yeah, actually, I don't know if that actually did anything. Yeah, copy that. Cool. Yeah, we're running a remote station, so it's actually like it's actually up on a hill about 5 miles away from us. So that's why it gets out really good, especially looking down your way.
Well, it's not good over here.
Yeah, copy that. Okay, great. Yeah, I guess, I'm not sure what's going on, but for some reason I'm trying to switch over to my loops, but it's not working. So, but that's okay. All right, I'm on the vertical, and yeah, you're doing great. I'm running 100 watts, elevation 3,000 feet, and just a regular old 2-meter 440 vertical.
100 watts?
Copy that there, DJI Torrance. All right, man, sounded good. And that other station, yeah, man, you're booming in here.
Oh, God, I only got 20 watts. Boy, 100 watts.
Oh, maybe it is working. So that station that's running 20 watts, are you vertical or horizontal?
I'm vertical, that's it. No beam, nothing.
All right, breaker. Let's get this show on the road.
Okay, yeah, let's get that Bozo going.
Cool. Can I check in so I can go to bed?
Yeah, can I check into the Bozo thing here?
Well, if you give me a chance, I'll get this thing started and we'll get some numbers.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you very much. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? N6OVA. All right, not hearing none. Do we have any emergency traffic or priority transmissions at this time? All right, I'm not sure where our net controller is tonight, but this is Jim. I'm one of the alternate net controllers, N6OVA. If you're looking to point a beam in my direction, I'm over here in Loma Linda, Delta Mike 14, Ida Bravo. Currently, I'm on the vertical. We'll start with check-ins and from Orange County. We'll move up to LA County. From there, we'll go to the Inland Empire and High Desert Mountains, and then we'll move over to Phoenix. So we'll be moving around. If we don't get to you first time, or if I can't hear you, I would appreciate a relay. If we can't, we will get you, so stay with us. All right, looking for check-ins, for check-ins from Orange County, and that Orange County or Long Beach. Come with your Bozo number, please.
853.
595.
Okay, I know there was a station out there. I'm sorry I didn't get you. Can I get a relay?
There's a 595.
595, thank you. All right, we also had a station that needed an early check-in. What you need? What's your Bozo number?
179. John, right over the hill from you in Moreno Valley. KF6PHX 179. Thank you so much.
All right, John. Thank you for the relay. Okay. All right, we're looking to Orange County right now. Orange County and Long Beach. Bozo numbers, please.
853, 853.
878.
I believe that was 878.
You, Roger.
All right, I need you to say again your Bozo number.
878.
All right. Has anybody got a copy on that station? I believe it was 878.
Roger,
It's
Roger. It was
878, and I'm
It
standing
was
on the side.
878. 878.
878, thank you. Hope you're having a good evening. Thank you for checking in and supporting the net and being patient with me out here in Loma Linda. All right, we're still looking at Orange County. For check-ins. Both on number, please.
853.
I copy 853. How are you this evening?
Doing all right. No traffic here. I know you're busy, so I'll let you go. Thank you so much for doing the net.
All right, and we'll have to see where our normal net controller is for this evening, see how he's doing. And I'm just kind of filling in, so bear with me, gentlemen. I wasn't prepared as much as I would like to be. So we'll stay with Orange County, looking for check-ins. Both on number, please. All right, this is Jim, your alternate net controller, N6OVA, Bozo number 740. We'll move on to LA County, looking for Bozo check-ins. Bozo number, please.
750.
845. Okay, I had a couple doubles there and the signals were low, so I'm going to need them again, please. Looking for check-ins from LA County.
750.
Is that 750?
Yes. Yes, that's it.
All right, well, thank you. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for your patience as well. All right, looking for check-ins from LA County. Bozo number, please.
There's an 826 in there.
All right, I got a copy on him. Thank you. Good evening, 826. How are you this evening? All right, well, thank you for checking in. Looking for Bozo numbers from LA County. Bozo numbers, please. All right. If we missed you in Orange County or Long Beach, and that we'll be back around. We'll be back around to get you. So be patient with us. And we're looking right now for LA County. LA County. Bozo number, please.
845.
I think I'm hearing an 859.
Relay.
845.
There's an 845 out there.
845. Okay, we got you now. Thank you for the relay. And we got you. Good. 845. Thank you for checking in.
463.
463. We got you. How are you this evening?
Doing excellent. Just thanks for doing the net again. And we'll be up on 144.270 in a few minutes. This is Greg, K6EGG.
All right. Thank you, Greg, and thank you for supporting the net. Nice to know everything's going well. All right. We're looking.
All right. So we're going to slide over to 270 and see if anybody is on frequency. All right, let's give her a whirl, see if anybody's on. If not, I'll just go back and go into listen mode on... There goes that noise again.
Anybody around? W6WWD.
K6EGG.
I got a JJI and an EGG. I'm a lucky man, I guess, huh?
No, we're the lucky ones. Sorry, man.
All right. Well, great. You sound much better up here than on the call frequency a little while ago. But how you doing, Alex? It's a big boat, my friend. I understand. Oh, yeah. We're damned if we do and damned if we don't, right? Very, very good. Well, I thought I remembered about BozoNet and then thought I'd try up see if anybody's up here. You know, just a whole lot of the things, just no radio. No, I think you were the last, maybe you or Fred. You know, we talked when I was in the mobile in Fontana, a week ago. I think maybe I talked once since then to Don when I was in a mobile, and that was about it. Okay, well, yeah, I understand. Yeah, no, it's one of those things, you know, just we got to put up with it. Yeah, busy yourself. The wife's my father-in-law, came home. They put him back in his house, so that's interesting. So they said he was okay to go home. So he'll go to his dialysis 3 times a week, and then I had to take my wife over to urgent care today because she was cutting a watermelon, and the knife slipped off the counter and landed straight up top of her foot. So I had to go get her a couple of stitches. So always something to do, you know. I know. I told her, you know, they kept asking her, well, you know, how did this happen? You know, the doctor and the nurse and that. You know, she told them, yeah, the knife fell. I said, well, geez, if they were thinking it was your spouse, tell them I'm a better shot than that. Yeah, towards her toe. So luckily, so far, it looks like no tendons or anything. But yeah, she got a nice poke, and so we got her all wrapped up, and we took her there, and they took her right in, which was fine. So always something, right? Well, they've got a nurse coming in every day, I guess, for you know, check him out and make sure he's okay. I mean, the homie was in, said he was ready, he's okay to go. You know, I question that. He's like today was his first day home, and of course, her older brother, who's kind of useless, she said, well, make sure Dad takes his pills. You know, here's his pills. She put them in the weekly thing. Here's the evening. Here's the morning. Oh yeah, Dad took them. Well, after urgent care, she says, I better go check on my dad. So I took her there. He didn't take them, so I think she's going to have to make daily visits. So this is going to be another fun time.
Hello, everybody. Sorry, it's been a long couple days. Hello, everybody watching. Feel free to jump in the chat. Let us know where you're at, where you found us if you're new, and if you're old. Not if you're old, but if you're old to the channel, coming back to the channel. So really appreciate you watching. Getting close to 200 subscribers, which is my goal for August. Very interested to see if we can get to 500 by the end of the year. So we'll see. Can't do without your help. I really appreciate you watching. Just a little bit of rag chew here tonight. I think it might be a little bit of a quiet night. Sunday nights are usually pretty busy, but we'll see.
Jump in, but I'll be listening here for a while, so keep your chin up, and we'll talk to you later. 73 people, I'll be hanging around. W6WWD.
W6WWD, copy.
Go right ahead, yes I do.
I can't even hear Alex tonight.
That's great. Oh, no? Oh, yeah, no, I got Alex pretty good. He's good S7, S8, where, of course, we're real close, but he's not registering up there at all, huh?
Not a zilch, nothing.
Can you hear me at all if I'm up on the mic?
There you go. Now I got you a little tiny bit there.
Well, I just have to get on it.
Get on it, Alex.
Well, I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. I just do too much work to take care of two 90-year-olds.
Yeah, that could be unimaginable.
Yeah, it's something you do not want to get involved with. You do not want to do it.
I'll take you 100% word for that. That's for sure. But yeah, I think we have some strange conditions tonight, Alex. Before I got up to the Bozo, I was over on the call frequency and heard Greg talking and a gentleman from San Diego, I guess it was, and briefly. And boy, the local path was really distorted, and it sounded like we were off frequency, but that wasn't the case. It must have been some type of duct or layer. I'm not sure.
Where was this?
Down on the call frequency. I rarely go down there, but I just have a tool down there, and Greg, and there's another guy in Hacienda Heights, I think it's Paul, I think he comes up here. They were all sounding really off frequency, but the guy in San Diego, came in and said that they sounded perfect to him down there.
Well, maybe they had their RIT on.
Oh, I don't know.
Hello, Jack, watching there in eastern North Carolina there.
And Jack's watching us tonight over in eastern North Carolina there. So I got a viewer on YouTube.
Oh, excellent. Well, good deal. North Carolina, you're spreading your wings there, Greg.
Now you got Greg, you got 188 subscribers now?
Yeah, making the way. It's trying to get to 200 by the end of August. We'll see if we can make it happen.
Maybe you get lucky and get 1 million.
I don't think I'll ever get 1 million. I don't even think I'll get 1,000, but I'll be happy with a couple hundred.
Well, that's what you say now.
Hey, did I hear Keith check in?
Down on the net, yeah, but Steve, are you here?
Because he was hitting me like if he was at home. At least the last I had heard, I thought he was on vacation this week, but he was, very strong.
I think he's back now.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought he just got up there as last week. But anyway, none of my biz. But okay, good to know. Oh, I thought he was up there a whole week. So okay, all right. Well, no, I didn't pay much attention, but yeah, he was strong. So I thought, boy, if he's coming in from Big Bear that strong, his mobile is doing a great job. Oh, just a weekend. Oh, okay. I thought it was a week. That could have been misunderstood. Well, it's better than up you know where, right?
He told me he wasn't coming home till this Thursday.
There he is. How you doing, AJ60? This Thursday. So yeah, I mean, maybe he came home early then, but he was like 20 over, so that was like his normal signal to me.
Yeah, I heard him too, and I was surprised. Oh, whoa, hey, well, that little magnetic mount on the second floor of your condo thing there is doing pretty good, but I thought for sure he would be here. AJ60.
Yeah, Roger. Unless he, I don't know, if he progressed with his laptop and he remoted into a station?
Yeah, I don't think he's that technical yet.
Roger that. Okay. Well, real good. Well, you sound good up here as well. So I'll be listening here at W6WWD.
Yeah.
Hello, Alex. I can hear you fine in the high desert.
Fortunately, this morning, my wife and I were hiking. She fell and broke her wrist. So we had to come back home, and I am back home. I believe it's strictly about 3 years.
Oh, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, well, okay. Well, I didn't know if you were home or not, but you sounded real strong. Well, hope she's doing well. Is she feeling okay?
It's good to be expected, I guess, you know.
Yeah, broken wrist. Yeah, I don't know if you caught it. My wife, she had a knife fall off the counter and went right into the top of her foot, so we had a little run to the old urgent care for some stitches today, so sorry to hear your mishap.
Oh, that happened to your wife just today also?
Yeah, she was cutting a watermelon and, I guess anyway, the knife slipped off and went straight down into the top of her foot.
She got stabbed. Oh, boy. Hey, send her my regards, okay?
Yeah, we'll do. Yeah, well, anyway, it's a shame. Well, gosh, glad you guys are okay.
Yep. You know what? I wish I still was up in Big Bear in one respect. It's always good to be back home one way or the other.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, that's too bad. Well, give her my best. Sorry to hear that. So, go ahead, guys. Take it over. I'll be listening. Good to hear you, Keith. W6WWD.
Same with you. Hey, real quick, Ward. I was hearing you pretty loud and clear up in Big Bear. You couldn't hear me, obviously, but I was receiving you guys, you and Fred, not a problem last night, or yesterday, I should say. So, anyway, I'll step aside also. WA6QXA, you want to clear the air.
Well, appreciate it. Well, hope she feels better. Yeah, like I said, I think you appreciate the report. I can hear you in the faint, ambient noise, but we couldn't have had a QSO, but appreciate the report. Again, hope she gets better soon. 73, I'll be listening. W6WWD.
If you guys all clear, there'll be nobody to talk to.
Oh, come on now. We got JJI and AJ60 and you.
That's true. AJ60, you still out there? K6EGG Chino.
I am, and I did hear you on your mobile today when you were, I guess you must have been pretty close to, Dodger Stadium or something?
Yeah, I went to the Lot P, which is the top of the park parking lot where the top of the park souvenir stand is there at Dodger Stadium, and that's the highest spot at Dodger Stadium, overlooking downtown. I was talking to Keith and David, not Keith, I'm sorry, Fred and David this morning.
Okay, yeah, I think I heard you say, I'm going to go up to the top of the parking structure type of thing, so you must have either already been there or you were on your way there, but I can hear you, you were, coming in and out, but hey, that's pretty impressive, I think.
Yeah, not bad for 5-10 watts or whatever I'm running in my mobile.
Yeah, not bad for a bozo.
Yeah.
I guess Keith is back home. I didn't. Sad to hear that his wife hurt herself, but things like that happen sometimes.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. I'm glad she's going to be okay. Kind of ruins the week, but just like you said, I guess it's good to be home no matter when you get home.
Yeah, I love to be home. I like to go out to the beach and everything, but after spending 3 or 4 hours on the freeway, I am so thankful to be home.
Oh, you went to the beach today?
Today, but usually, anytime I go down to the beach, it's usually 3 or 4 hour drive back.
Yeah, with the little one, we try to get down there early and get out of there no later than 2 o'clock because it can get nasty getting. I usually go down to Newport Beach, and the 55 can get really nasty, especially on a weekday.
Yeah, Newport is definitely down around Crescent Bay and stuff around there. Absolutely gorgeous. I usually go to Huntington Beach. Yeah, I think it's a little bit easier to find a parking spot.
I would agree with you on that one. Definitely agree with you on that one. Normally I have to walk a block or two to get to where I want to go.
I used to go down there quite often when I was still, doing a lot of photography and stuff. Because they have the absolute best places to take pictures of sunset or sunrises or pretty much any time during the day.
I used to go down there Newport Beach quite frequently when I was senior year in high school and the first couple of years out of high school. I used to love it down. I still love it down there. Just a little bit of a drive for me now. With the traffic used to be not as bad as it is now, but yeah, it's a good place to be. In fact, I spent the night down in Newport Beach a couple weeks ago for our 10th anniversary.
That's pretty good. Yeah, my wife loves the beach. Of course, and we're up in the desert. So, oh well. Anyway, yeah, I learned to drive when I went to Westminster High School there, and they used to take us down to near Fashion Island. What was it, Balboa? Is that what it's called? That island down there? And I would swear, the car, and I was just there, we actually drove in a real car, and I swear the car is too big. It's not going to fit down through the street, and I hated driving down there.
Yeah, it's not fun. You got to know how to parallel park, that's for sure, down there.
Anyway, I'll take a standby here and kind of sandbag and let somebody else do some talking there. K6EGG, AJ60.
Copy that. I'll do the same. Anybody, feel free, jump in there. This is Greg, K6EGG. I'm going to take a quick swig of water.
Keith, you still there in 6JJ?
He might have some honeydews to do now.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, that vacuum might become a new friend, huh? I hear you. I feel for him. And her.
Trying to get by my cat. We have a kitten. We got her last fall.
Fred tonight, huh?
Trying to get her to come in my room. She's not very friendly with me yet. And I failed.
Yeah, Roger dropped it for the moment. Yeah, I gotta, get some stuff, get everything taken care of here, and it's something I'd like to revisit, but I certainly have had to put it to the side. Yeah, I can only imagine. Yeah, no, it's between work and then everything else, and I feel where you're going with that. It's a tough deal. So, hopefully we will. Hopefully, in the next couple of months, sure it'd be nice to get back to some normalcy.
Hey, Jack, you still there? Oh, there we go.
Anybody else out there who's speaking listeners? Okay, go ahead, take it. It's still there. Well, it's on your side inside. You're on the single long beach, and you're only pretty college into our company of the hospital.
Excuse me.
What you got for that?
Can't hear those two people, unfortunately. I think it's Dale. Palm Springs? Yeah, it's Dale. Zulu Golf Radio. Maybe.
Yeah, Greg, I don't know if you talked to your new follower. Go for it, over. K6EGG, where did you go?
I'm here. It's hard to hear the other station, unfortunately. Oh, hey, I got you in there now. I just had to turn my preamp on. Go ahead, sir.
He said, go ahead, sir. That was to you. Oh, the diesel car? Oh, you sound a lot better. Oh, wow. Well, there was never a problem with my radio. It was your problem. So you took it apart and there was corrosion where it screwed on the coax cable? No, it was corrosion where the capacitor goes through the bracket that I have. It was so corroded.
Getting murdered by noise here. Sucks.
Okay, is that all that corrosion from the IC rows of the salt on it?
I have like two filters on right now.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, you're a lot louder. You're booming in here. I remember I gave you an honest report 1 or 2 weeks ago. I said, for 100 watts, I said, you're pretty lousy. How's the receive coming up now? You've been traveling around. You can tell the difference? What about the line loss on the DC line? Did you shorten that up too? Oh yeah, you're smoking down here now.
I got S7 of noise.
That's pretty good. I've put radios down the last couple months. So, you talking to Alex at 6JGI there? Yeah, I believe I was. He was very light, but I spoke to what he said there. I think his call sign. What was that again? His call sign is N6JGI. November 6th, Juliet, India. His name is Alex. I'll bring Alex, go ahead and pick him up there, Alex.
I already talked to him. He was trying to talk to Greg and give him a call. Yeah, Greg, you're still there. Go for it.
K6EGG, I have my preamp on now. I can kind of hear you in there. I got S7 noise tonight. Very weird conditions tonight for sideband for me. So I could probably hear you in there if the conditions were a little bit better. So do you have a copy on me? This is Greg, K6EGG. Yeah, I'm hoping conditions will get a little better. Normally this little static I hear usually is only going for about an hour. I think some in my area turns something on and causes it. So I'll be able to take a filter out and I'd probably bring you a little bit better. But I do have my preamp on it. I think you're watching on the stream, so I'm trying to pull you in as much as possible, but I'm just getting smashed tonight. Copy. I kind of heard part of that. Unfortunately, I couldn't copy all of it because of the noise. But thanks for jumping out here on sideband. Appreciate it. It's good to hear you.
And 3 EPA, you get a copy of WA6QXA here in Long Beach? Yeah, I don't know if we've actually ever spoke before, but I remember Fred having the conversation with you. He told me about the story that you're a trucker, I believe, and you were having some struggles with your antenna. But you're coming loud and clear right now, and I'm over here in Long Beach. It's the call is Keith here, WA6 Quebec X-ray Alpha. Roger that. Good job. Are you on mobile right now, or are you on a base station? Okay, nice. Most of us have the 9700s on this frequency. What are you using for an antenna? Okay, I'm not really familiar with that particular antenna, but yeah, come in loud and clear.
And this is what he looks like in the flesh.
Okay, roger that. All right, I just want to say hi and introduce. This is Keith again, WA6QXA in Long Beach. We'll step aside and let somebody else talk.
You want to go to D-Star Simplex? Oh, no. Simplex. Got a pencil, paper? What city are you in now? Okay, you'll make it. Believe me, you got a good antenna now. Write this frequency down, okay? 145.670 D-Star. No minus, no plus, no repeaters, no nothing. You just turn on your digital, okay? Hey, Keith, you gonna come down there with us?
I can go down for a minute.
Come down for a minute. K6 West.
Hey, Greg, I'll be back in just a few minutes. He wants me to go down there for a minute.
Copy. I'm going to stay in the chat here for a little bit. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Greg, you know what's kind of weird is like when you were talking earlier on the call frequency FM, you sounded like somebody was bleeding over on you, and now you're perfectly clear. It was strange conditions several minutes ago, when you're over there.
Yeah, we were talking about that with that guy from San Diego, and he was saying that it's normal to talk to people from San Diego up to LA, which I don't think that's normal for me because it's only in the summertime that I can hear those guys. So we must have had some good paths going there and some weird conditions for local transmissions.
Roger. Okay, I'll have to hook up my computer. Okay, I don't have it hooked up, but I will check it out. Is this Alex? All right, thanks. I'll check it out in a little bit. I don't have my computer hooked up. I just got in the house home from up the mountains not too long ago. Hey, remember, scoot over to see what Fred wants. I'll be back shortly. WA6QXA, QSY.
Hey, how you doing there, Greg? W6GLA.
Hey, Eric. How you doing today, sir?
Oh man, I've been in the forest all day today, and we had to dismantle a bunch of fire pits today, so I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, was it warm up there?
No, not really. I mean, it got like 79, I think, but we were up a little higher. We were up about 8,500 feet, and it's a little cooler up there. So, and it was mostly cloudy. So, yeah, it was real nice today.
By the way, you're going to have to update your QRZ page with your new radio.
Yeah, well, I will do that when I complete it. So that's I know I still love that radio, that 991, but yeah, I'll get around to it.
Well, do you love the 9700?
Yeah, but I kind of want to get my HF in there too, so I haven't decided on that one yet. But I mean, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. But when I do the updates on QRZ, it's QRZ, right? Yeah. I have to use my digital camera because it won't take photos off my phone just because I got an old computer, so I gotta make sure I got batteries in the digital camera.
Copy. One of these days, I'm gonna have to hit up Curtis there. He has a really cool QRZ page. In fact, I'll put it up on my stream here in a second. I still don't know how to put the pictures on it. You have to like code them in or something weird in your profile, I think, right?
They automatically, you used to have to resize them to make them work, but they automatically resize them for you now. But if you do it in your computer, all you just do is you just pick which picture you want, and then it should go in. You basically just click on the one that you want, and then just enter.
Oh, he has my stream in there. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to have to mess with that this week. I'd love to put some more photos in there.
Yeah, I've changed my station so many times, I don't know what I have anymore.
Look at that beautiful antenna there.
Do you have a lot of noise up your way? I'm getting demolished by all kinds of weird stuff tonight.
No, it's my noise level is like down in the dirt. As a matter of fact, when I was checking in on the Bozo net, it sounded like somebody was just having a great time doing some CW or something. It sounded like Morse code through the whole thing, but I don't know if you were picking that up or not.
I was only on for a few minutes. I just kind of checked in and I bailed over here.
Okay. Yeah, I've got like a zero noise floor, so I'm real good, but I always am up here. It's very rare that I get any kind of noise.
I have to run 2 filters just to bring you in right now.
Oh, that's horrible.
Actually, you know what? I have my preamp on still. That's probably not helping.
Yeah, copy that. Well, I wish I could give you more, but this is all I got.
It's all good. I was trying to bring in somebody, Ray. He was over in, he's a truck driver. He's over, I think he said he was Orange County, Lake Forest, I think. N3 EPA. He was on a mobile. I had to bring in my preamp to kind of bring him up, but was able to make contact with him. Conditions were a little better. I could definitely hear him fine. He had his 9700 in his mobile rig for a mobile rig.
Oh, okay, copy that. Yeah, I know some people that do, but I don't think I would. That's a big radio. This thing. Well, it's not huge, but it's pretty big. But anyways, yeah, that's a good copy from Lake Forest. That's for sure. But anyways. Oh yeah, I was going to ask you. I heard Keith out there. Did he go back home?
Yeah, his wife broke her wrist or something.
Oh wow, how'd she do that?
I think they were hiking and they slipped on she slipped on a rock or something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I can see my cat in the background there.
He was coming in about an S3, and I'm going, well, what'd you do? Change your antenna configuration? And then I heard him talking to Fred saying that he just got home not too long ago.
Yeah, that's a bummer because they were supposed to spend another, I think, till Thursday up there.
Yeah, we were supposed to get together. I was going to go put an eyeball on him, shake his hand, and maybe take him out on the boat.
That is a bummer. But how far are you from Arrowhead?
Oh, it's on the other side of the mountain. I'd say 45 minutes.
That's a little far. Yeah. It's too bad because I was thinking about going up there in September.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's not horribly far, but I mean, it's still, I got to go all the way.
She's in my closet now.
Yeah, it's kind of out there. Now, I'm not that far from Running Springs, but Lake Arrowhead, it's on the other side of the mountain from where I am.
Copy. It's been, I don't think I've been up in the mountains since I was 20 years old, so I don't make it up there that way anymore. A buddy of mine used to work for I got my cat in the background there, for a radio station, so I'd go up to the mountains when he would work on the transmitter a couple times. So, and that's been 20 years since I've done that.
Oh, you don't know what you're missing, boy. It's beautiful up here.
Yeah, I know. I used to train for cross country up there in the fall, and I absolutely loved it. A lot of running up there.
Yeah, a lot of athletes come up here to do the high altitude training. So a lot of cyclists and boxers and runners and things like that. They're always up here doing some kind of training. So yeah, it's awesome.
One quick second, my daughter's got my attention.
No problem.
What just happened here? Perils of having a 3-year-old. She lost one of her cars and started freaking out. I'm sorry, I thought I went to full screen radio when she came in. What?
There's orange car.
Yeah, okay. Are you guys supposed to be going to bed right now?
Not yet.
Yes, you are. She's lying. Jack, I'm going to put a... Here you go. Here's my ham shack tour.
Sorry about that, Eric. I had a crisis here. My daughter lost one of her cars.
No big deal.
And then she had to come in and tell me she found it after.
Well, at least, crisis diverted, so good deal.
Okay. K6EGG, Ray, you got a copy, Ray? Okay, stand by, Ray. Hey, Ron, WA6AB, you in there, Ron? Okay, can you give a call to Ray over there, N3PEA. Ray's calling you, can you hear him? Okay, try it. Do you got your My Game back up there, Ron? Because we were on it. I forgot to turn mine up. You turn your audio back up?
Yeah, and anybody new to the stream tonight? Looks like we got a few new viewers, Jack, and a couple other people. Looks like something Callie in there watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Trying to get to 200 by the end of August. So actually, looks like 11 away now. I think we can make it happen. So if you have any buddies or anything that likes ham radio, don't forget to show them the page. We go live a couple nights a week here on the West Coast. Sometimes I go during the day, depending on how I'm off, if I'm off or not. Weekends, if I'm off, I'll go on during the day, and I might pop on, on a Saturday morning or something like that. So, anyways, this is Greg, K6EGG. I'm in the city of Chino, and I'm 40 miles east of downtown Los Angeles, to give you an idea where I'm at.
Yeah, we're going to go to the offices. Remember, I need 5-10 minutes to help them to get up there, okay?
I used to have that when I knew my amplifier was on, so I didn't blow anything up. And I'm a big fan of the Back to the Future movies. The first one was my favorite.
Okay, one more time, real slowly. 5 what? I goofed up. One more time. Okay, I got it now. Okay, I'll give you a call. Okay, I'll try to first see what we can do all here. You got a pencil, paper? The frequency you're going to go to is 446.560.
I think they're talking about the Papa system here, which is a local repeater system in my area, in the Los Angeles area. What? They changed their.
Don't worry. We're gonna make it work without being registered. Okay, let me explain about being registered. Registered allows you to go to the reflector and change all the frequencies, okay? Since you're not registered, you can still talk on it, you just can't change anything. Do you copy that? Okay, as long as you understand that. Let me look at something here in 1 or 2 minutes, then I'm going to phone you and we'll go step by step and I'm going to get you working on that, okay? Okay, hold on. I got to look up something else here a little bit to make it easier, faster for you to find the frequencies. Hold on.
Well, I'll step in since this looks like it's clear. Hey, Ron, you getting a copy of Keith, WA6QXA? I'm not doing too bad yourself. You're coming in pretty nicely tonight. No, I had to come home today. We had a little mishap. My wife and I were doing a hike.
Left my mic open here. Sorry. I'm looking up the Papa system repeaters that they were talking about.
Handle that and everything. So I'm back home on the base station. But I could not hear you on the Simplex a few minutes ago, but I can hear you loud and clear here on sideband. Yeah, shorten the vacation a little bit, but, things happen. That's why I sometimes have to slide out here to give her a hand, because she's a little handicapped right now. I certainly will. Anyway, I'll stand aside and be listening. WA6QXA. Somebody else, go ahead and take it over. W3.
Hey, Keith, can you hear me up here?
Roger, I can't hear you.
Okay, it's W6GLA. I heard what happened. That's too bad.
Yeah, man, that's kind of a bummer. We did a little hike today, and she fell, and bam, and, broke her wrist. So I'm back home, so I'm not the most, that kind of cut the vacation short on us.
Yeah, that's too bad. We were going to go out on the boat tomorrow, but no big deal. That's more important. Take care of that.
Man, I tell you what, your new radio sounds good.
So you can hear me okay just on 100 watts?
Yeah, you're doing fine. You're hearing me about, I got the preamp on. You're hearing me about an S4 though, but modulation sounds nice.
Okay, good. Yeah, because I guess Greg was kind of having a hard time. He's got a high noise level or something like that, so he had to change a couple filters to even pick me up. So I'm glad you can hear me.
Loud and clear. You're doing a great job. Anyway, I apologize that I couldn't meet you face to face, but sooner or later it'll happen. I go up there usually at least once a year.
Yeah, no problem. We'll get together. We got each other's phone number now, so we can keep in touch that way.
Well, you're a part of the 7900 club up here, or I should say the 9700 club up here on the sideband frequency. Seems like almost everybody has one now.
Yeah, I know it. Well, just wait till I get the beam up there. We'll probably be talking like we were up here. So that's going to be a little bit down the road, but it'll happen.
All right. Well, I'll be looking forward to it. But in the meantime, you're doing a fine job. So no worries there.
All right, copy that. All right, hey, I'm going to jump out real quick. I'll be back if you guys are going to be out here a little bit later.
All right. Hey, thanks for the comeback and everything. WA6QXA will be on the side.
All right, W6GLA.
I'm bummed about you having to come home, Keith, but I'm glad everything wasn't worse than what it was.
Yeah, she broke that same wrist like 20-something years ago, but she didn't want to go up there and get it done at some, whatever you call them, the emergency wards or whatever those things. She wanted to be down here with her own doctors and be in the comfort of her own house and so forth. So, I'm just trying to make her feel as comfortable as possible under the circumstance.
Has she gone to the hospital yet?
She's going to wait till tomorrow. She's been icing it all day long, and so she's going to wait till tomorrow.
She's going to feel that in the morning.
It happened before. We were on the same thing. We were on vacation, and she didn't get it done for 2 days. But the doctor told her when he went to, you did the best thing you could have done is keep icing it. He said because we couldn't even put a cast on it. It would have been swollen had you not iced it. So she kind of knows what to do, and she'd rather use her own doctors than just any old doctor. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't let her call the shots on that one because it's her arm, not mine. What is that? Well, she's got some medication she has to take it. She hasn't taken any yet, but she has it if she needs to. Yeah, she just doesn't. She doesn't drink though, so it wouldn't do her very well. I call it Peculiar. Anyway, Greg, yeah, you were coming in quite well and when I was up in Big Bear. I was happy that I was able to at least talk to you, and I was happy that I was receiving people. I received Fred, I received Ward. That little magnet, it was kind of amazing on the metal, handrail on the balcony.
Hey, it did the job, and if you don't mind, I would love to put that picture up on the stream you sent me.
Feel free. Did I send you the picture where I had the magnet, or just the sunset?
No, you sent me the picture on the mag mount.
Feel free. Yeah, the pictures are yours. Do what you want.
So I make sure, because you never know. I might get sued for putting this stuff on YouTube. You never know. So W6. I'm having I spaced out on your call sign, dude. Keith, WA6QXA, was up in Big Bear, and this is his setup he used to talk down about 40, 50 miles away. So it did the job.
Yeah, I was on the second floor. There's 3 floors. I was on the second floor. That whole railing.
I didn't realize it was on the radio too.
Right in the corner, which it stuck really strongly. So I checked the SWR, and I had good SWR, so I'll give it a shot. And I was able to get out. People up there like Curtis, obviously Eric, because he's right down the street, and John, USS, they were coming in loud and clear for me up that way. So I had a pretty straight path. Plus I had the heights going for me. So they're loud and clear from Big Bear, from that mobile antenna.
Yeah, Curtis is loud and clear everywhere in my area and going up the hill. You should hear him going through Cajon Pass and up to 15.
Yeah, he's just loud. Curtis is just loud. What can you say? Hey, would you be interested in posting that sunset? That was a beautiful sunset.
Sure, I can do it. Give me a sec. And I can show you the picture I was going to send you.
Yeah, I wouldn't download.
Yeah, it's up here now. That was a beautiful sunset up there in Big Bear. And later driving crowd at Dodger Stadium.
There we go. I actually got Dodger Station. I don't get it at my house. Frontier doesn't have it, so I don't get it. But up there, I was able to get it, so I was able to watch a Dodger game or two.
Excellent. You listened to my work if you were watching this weekend.
That's why it was coming in so clear.
I hope you enjoyed the 5-hour game we had on Friday night.
Lasted forever. Yeah, I could tell you had the compression on.
There was some compression on, although that wasn't my fault.
No, yeah, that was a long game. The one you're talking about, the one that they lost, right?
Yes. So get this, the add insult. I mean, after we had a quick little post game, and I was kind of in charge of making sure people signed in and out for the crew. So by the time I got out of there, it was like 11:45, close to midnight. They had 3 different freeway closures, so I didn't get home till a little after 1, and by the time I got showered and into bed, it was close to 2, and I had a day game at Anaheim, so I had to get up at around 6 a.m., so it was a very short night.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, coming down the mountain tonight, or today I should say, it took me an hour and a half to get to Highland. That took me 45 to 50 minutes to get up there, from that point. It took me an hour and a half to get back. It was just like, it was bad.
And then you had another solid hour of driving home, right?
I did, but I was thrilled that there was basically no stops, traffic was thick, but it moved, so there was no stops whatsoever that whole distance, which I was totally shocked because it was a Sunday afternoon, you know what I mean? Everybody's coming back into town.
Itchy head.
So very fortunate in that regard.
What did you take, the 91 out there?
Nope. Actually, let me think. It told me to go up there, which I had never done it that way. The 405 to the 22 to the what would that be? The 55 to the 91 right, which was a mistake. It got slow again right at the 241, and then we got slow out from Riverside. But coming back, Highland 210 to the 605 all the way.
It's not too bad. So you kind of went out by my way. But your poor wife had to sit driving all the way home with that bad wrist.
Yeah, she kept ice. We had those kind of like these ice things, so she kept it ice the whole drive, and I tried to take it really easy, not hitting too many bumps, that kind of stuff. So she broke it 24 years ago on vacation. We were in Lake Isabella, and she had fallen, and it, broke her that same wrist. And driving home, that was probably closer to a 4-hour drive, because I was actually towing a boat too.
I don't think you guys should go on vacation anymore, pal.
Yeah, it's kind of in a easy way towing the same thing. You're a little accident prone on our vacation. Well, if she doesn't break another bone for another 24 years, that'll be good.
The night that me and my wife got engaged, we got engaged in Hawaii. We went out to dinner at Ruth Chris Steakhouse. And have you been there before?
The one, I think, down in Orange County. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah, it's a steak restaurant, but it's a chain. So we're actually we're in Honolulu, and the night we got engaged, she grabbed the hot plate.
Oh my gosh, that must not have felt good.
No, she was not doing good. I don't think we ever made it to the ER, but her hand was just destroyed.
Wow, how's that? You heard Ward? Did you hear Ward? Like his wife was cutting watermelon and dropped it, and it landed right on her foot. She had to go to the ER.
Yeah, I hope that's not contagious, and that happens to my wife. Something happens to my wife.
Really? But I guess he says she's doing okay, so that's good to hear.
Yeah, that is good. I'm glad that. I'm sorry, you guys. She broke her wrist, and you guys had to go home, but. Could have, she could have fell and hit her head too. So
that's exactly what I told her. I said you could have knocked out all your teeth, you could have cracked your head open, whatever. So I'm not happy what happened to you, but it could have been a lot worse. She sprung her right hand, but at least it's not broken. But the left one, yep. So you've talked to Eric a couple times since he got his radio, right? He got it Friday. He sounds good.
He does. He sounds a lot better than he did in the past. I can tell you that much. He may not want to hear that, but...
The funny thing is he's running less power than before because he had that linear, but he's I've only heard him one day down here. Up there, he was like bending my needle because we were like maybe 10 miles away from each other, but he sounded good this evening.
Yeah, I wish everybody sounded better to me, but I'm getting crushed with noise right now. I have to run the NB filter right now.
Am I making it okay?
Oh yeah, you make it okay pretty much every night. And earlier when I was on FM, everybody was sounding bad. It was really strange, except for the faraway people like in San Diego.
Yeah, I just had popped on, and I turned on the YouTube, and I saw that you were on there, so I flipped over there. I didn't talk or nothing. And your signal was strong for me, like an S7 maybe, but it sounded like something was bleeding over on your channel where it was like you were like super scratchy, whereas I was having a hard time even hearing what you're saying, but here on sideband, it's just like normal.
Yeah, it was like popcorn or something.
Yeah, very strange.
And Kilowatt 6 Echo Golf for ID. I'm going to use the little ham radio men's room real quick, so I'll be right back.
All right, mention my name. You'll get a good seat. This will be WA6QXA. We'll be listening.
Hey, as long as the seat's not warm.
Or wet.
Oh, God. You took it there, didn't you?
K6EGG.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just over on the bows on that. Thought we'd see if you guys were around. Just thought we'd say howdy.
Yeah, man, you're coming in loud and clear. Actually, I got my preamp. That's probably why you're bending my needle. How you been? You enjoying your summer?
Yeah, summer's been good. No big deal. Just kind of back to work and that sort of thing. So, it's all been going quick.
I know. I go back the 16th. I don't know about you, but I go back not next, wait, 2 weeks, I guess, from tomorrow.
Yeah, understood. So, enjoy it while you can. That's all I can say.
Well, I plan on retiring in 2 years. I hope these next 2 years go as quick as my summer's been going.
You know, they just seem to go quicker as you get older. I'm about where you are. Hopefully, I want to get a few more years in, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, I've kind of been doing a lot of math, trying to figure out where I sit, and I think I'll be able to do it. That'll give me 30 years in the business, so I think I'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, you should do fine, so congratulations for that. That's awesome.
Well, thanks. Not quite there yet, but that's where my goal is.
Yeah, How does that work? I mean, is your pension, everything based off of your district, or is it based off of the state?
Yeah, state. So how many years? If you got enough years in, you times it by 2.4.
I'm back, and if anybody's new out there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down at the bottom right. We'd really appreciate it. Trying to get to 200 by the end of August. We're actually only 11 away now. Getting very close.
Well, your daughter is younger than
Might
you
have to push it to 300, but I want to get to 200 first.
We're grandfathered in on the current system. So
this is Greg, K6EGG.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, that's very true. I'm under the federal system, and I'm not under the old federal system, which was at 2% per year. But I'm under FERS, which is 1% per year. So big difference.
I got to apologize. I think I was talking to Chris. This is Larry. Chris is a school teacher, and so that's why I thought I was talking to another school teacher. My apologies, Larry.
Oh, that's okay. No big deal. So, but yeah. Hey, weren't you just up in Big Bear?
Yeah, we went up there Friday.
Sorry, my back is killing me right now.
She and I did a hike, and she fell and broke her wrist. So we went back down the hill. She didn't want to hang up there. Obviously, she wasn't feeling up for it. So vacation's over.
Oh well, that's really a bummer. That's too bad. Hope she's feeling better. So that's not good. But anyway, she can grow a new wrist, right?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I thought I heard you from up there. I was listening to the guys the other day. I think they were talking to you. I think I could hear you. What kind of radio were you using up there?
Yeah, I was on last night, and Greg could hear me. I had a little conversation with Greg. I could hear Ward at times, and I could hear Fred at times, but they couldn't hear me back. But I was running my 7100, and I was running my mag mount on the second floor of my balcony, which had a metal rail, you know what I mean? And so I checked my SWR was fine, so that's what I was using. 7100 with a mag mount 5/8 wave mobile antenna.
Wow, okay. Well, I can confirm that I could hear your audio. I don't know if we would have been able to have a conversation or if you could hear me, but I could hear you. I recognized your voice. I knew it was you. And so you were just right at that threshold. So that's not too bad.
That is pretty good, because like I said, Ward nor Fred could hear me. And both of those guys got some pretty good ears, so if you could hear me, that was pretty impressive. I was happy just to make it to Greg down there in Chino, because that's pretty, for the situation that I'm using and everything, it was pretty impressive.
Yeah, and a lot depends on where you geographically are up there, because of the hills and everything shadow in certain directions, so you never know where you're really going to get up from up there.
Yeah, exactly. I spoke to Curtis up there in Apple Valley and John, USS in Phelan. Boy, they were nailing me. And that's probably almost the same distance as down here. Maybe not quite, but pretty close. But it's just, I guess it's a better straight shot or something.
Yeah, you might have had a better line of sight shot there. So anyway, just want to say hello. I was going to check 6 meters and see if anything. I was looking at DX Summit, and I'm not seeing any postings. But this time of year, I always like to try 6 meters and see if there's anything lurking out there.
Do you do any 6-meter nets?
No, I really don't. I know that they have a 6-meter sideband net, I think once a week, and I think it's over on 50.150, but I never remember the day or the time. But I really don't do the nets. I just scroll around and see who I can hear.
Roger. The only net I bother with is the Bozo net, where you can just check in and get the heck out.
Yeah, I like to support the Bozo net. I've been doing it since early 90s, back when they had what they call the Weak Signal Society. So that goes way back, and I did everything mobile. And I had the original Icom 706 radio for 2-meter sideband. So I do enjoy doing that.
Okay, yeah, I know Fred was telling me that he and I think Alice were part of that back in the day. What number is your Bozo number then? I bet you it's pretty low.
Well, it's not too low because I didn't know that they started it up, and so I didn't catch it till later. My Bozo number is 197, and ironically, my old Weak Signal Society number was 187. So there you go.
You checked in tonight, right? I think I heard you.
Yes, I did. I usually try to check in. I try to check in earlier, but usually it's around 7:30. But I did check in tonight.
Yeah, I heard you check in. Yeah, 197, I remember that. Yeah, David's supposed to have an operation himself, so he's taking a break. And so Jim was taking over, and he doesn't come in quite as strong or can hear quite as well as like David or Pat.
Yeah, very true. I could hear the guys at Lake Havasu tonight pretty good. I'd like to jump in there and try and confirm a contact with them, but I could hear all three of them from up in that area tonight pretty well. So, and there's another guy, N6RMJ. I don't know where he is, but I could hear him too. So Wednesday and tonight it's been pretty good for hearing those guys out that way.
One night they went over to, I think, 144.210 maybe it was, or I think it was 210 after the net. And, they were saying, anybody want to try to talk to us, go over there. So I went over there, and I was able to hit them. Unfortunately, I could not hear them. So Alex, N6JJI, could hear them, and he was relaying to me what they were saying to me. But I made the grade to them. I just couldn't hear them back.
Yeah, were you using the beam, or were you vertical?
Yeah, just my 17-foot vertical.
Wow, that's really good with the vertical, so there must have been good conditions. I switch, I'm on a vertical, a GP9 right now, but I switch over to I have an M-squared 9-element beam, and I got pointed at about 65 degrees, so yeah, I'm picking those guys up that way.
Have you been pretty happy with that M-squared beam?
I really love it, and it's a nice antenna. I wish I could stack them, get another one. But seems to be the one of choice to buy is the 12-element beam, the M-squared 12-element. But that's a little bit too big for my taste. So I got the 9-element because it's about 15.
Hey, thanks for watching there, Jack. Come back anytime. I'm basically on like 2 or 3 days a week. It's not set a schedule. It depends on my work schedule, but I try to come on at night. But if you put the alert on, you'll get alerted when I stream. So take care. Thanks for watching over there.
I should say 2 days ago. So he's wanting to get a 13. He's considering it a 13-element beam. Maybe I'll have to tell him about try the M-squared one possibly.
Yeah, maybe he's thinking about the Chris Craft 13-element boomer antenna. Those are more wideband. The M-squared antennas, you pick what you want. If you want the 2-meter, if you want the sideband, the elements are different in length than for FM. So depending on what he wants to do. So this back in the day when I got this 9-element, I got both lengths of rod for FM and sideband. I don't know if they do that anymore, but anyway, so this one is tuned specifically for 4.200. So I think that's why some of the other guys prefer the M squared over the other ones. I don't know. So that's my theory.
So it's very high Q, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I tell you, it works real well. I can't complain. So anyway, N9QE here. So let me take a break. I think you were talking to. Who are you talking to? I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I just talked to him on FM over on 652 earlier.
I was talking to Greg, K6EGG, which is the one that runs that YouTube stream.
Yeah, that's it, Greg. I don't know why I can't remember his name. I should write some of these call signs down. That's part of my problem. But yeah, I was over in 2 meter sideband and just killing some time, and then I thought, well, let me go over on FM and see if anybody's around. And yeah, I caught Craig and we chatted over there for a little bit. So, and anyway, you know, so I'm here, I'm there, but for the most part, I'm a sideband guy.
Yep, same here. Yeah, it was kind of weird because I had just turned on and realized he was over there, so I was kind of just monitoring. I didn't talk to anybody, but he was giving me a strong signal, but he sounded like somebody was like bleeding over on the frequency to him. So the frequency was a little strange this evening over there, but then when we went over to sideband, he was loud and normal, you know.
Yeah, maybe you're getting some heterodyne or something, some signals bouncing around or something. You never know. So anyway, nice running into you. We'll let you go. Let the radio cool off here, and I got to get up and go to work tomorrow. Darn it.
Okay, Larry. Hey, great talking to you as usual. 73 to you. This will be WA6QXA, Keith, and we'll be on the side listening.
Okay, Keith, we'll catch you later. If you got time, check in on Wednesday for the Bozo net there. And they got like 36 check-ins tonight, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, I definitely try to check in Sundays and Wednesdays. I don't do any of the other frequencies, but I try to make it happen to do the Sundays and Wednesdays. I miss once in a while, but I'm pretty regular. Anyway, 73 to you, Larry. Good talk to you again. WA6QXA, clear.
Yeah, it's up, Craig. If you bounce back in, hello. We'll catch you later. Take care. N9QE.
All right, and that's Greg with a G, not C. WA6QXA.
See what I mean?
I haven't had a chance to get my computer yet. I'll tell you what, I got to go inside to go get it. You know, I took it on vacation, so let me go run and go get it real quick.
still around, WA62XA?
Yeah, I had a good talk with him there, Ray. I told him about the antenna and got him set up on D-Star and everything. He's very happy. So there's another lesson learned. Corrosion on the antenna. Corrosion on the antenna. And here's what Ron did tonight. You know, Ron, because I told him about the grounding, you know, the grounds get clean. And remember, we put Ron's grounds in here about 30, 40 days ago. Anyway, he went and cleaned his grounds today, and his transmit receive came up. Ron has only got one ground clamp on a ground rod, so now he's going to put 2-3 of them now. He went and cleaned that up, and boom, he shot right back on his signal. I couldn't believe it.
Well, that's kind of odd that they've got that bad and corroded that soon. He only did that a month or so ago, right?
Right. He was shocked too. He said AJ60 came up 3 decibels when he cleaned his ground. And I go, man, that wasn't even over 2 months.
Huh, interesting. Well, I'm glad I took your advice and I put 3 clamps on each one. So I have 3 clamps on both my ground rods. So if one comes loose or gets corroded, I got 2 other ones for backup.
Right. Yeah. So Ron's going to put more ground clamps on his now. And I said, wow, I'm going to clean mine. But I said, that's the reason why I put 3 on to make sure I got, if one started to lose the ground a little bit, I still had another ground clamp. So now when I see it happen to Ron that quick, that fast, I'm thinking, man, maybe I'll just add 2 more, man, they don't cost that much.
Nah, $4 or $5. I checked mine about a month ago or so, and one of them was kind of actually loose. So I'm glad I was checking on them, and when I did so, I loosened them all up and cleaned them up again, and then tightened them all down real tight.
Yeah, he says when he tightened up his ground clamps and cleaned it, he said you came in a lot louder. And I said, yeah, now you're blaming Keith.
I couldn't hear him on Simplex D-Star, but I could hear him loud and clear on this frequency when he came back over here. We had a pretty good conversation.
Oh, I see. You text me. You said you heard me up in Big Bear?
Oh, yeah. I was hearing you, and I heard Fred. But I don't think you guys could, I don't remember if I tried to get back to you or whatever. I was kind of hoping that we could maybe talk on the Big Bear repeater or something like that, but I'm home now, so it doesn't even matter.
What did you hear me on? FM or sideband?
Sideband on 144-250.
Was I loud?
No, but I could hear you without headphones. And just remember, I'm on a little mobile rig, on hanging on a banister, so they'd be able to hear you at all. I was pretty impressed.
Oh, you were driving around all the big trees around you. You could hear me.
Yeah, I wasn't driving. I was in my room, but I had that thing on the railing of the balcony, on the second floor. So yeah, I mean, I could hear you without headphones or anything. You weren't pegging my knee or nothing, but I heard every word you said.
All right. Hey, Ray, are you on frequency, Ray? Well, join in. Hey, be part of the conversation here. Sit at the table. Hey, we're out here to help everybody in the frequency. That's what we do here.
We don't like it when the frequency is silent either. Good to hear you back, Ray.
I'm glad you got that radio working.
Yeah, so Ray, I just got back from Big Bear. So I had my antenna, I was telling you about that little 5/8 wave antenna, and I had it on a mag mat. I put it on the second floor balcony, which was metal railing, right? And I was hearing Fred from up there in Big Bear on my little mag mount from his house out here in Cerritos. He couldn't hear me, but I could hear him. Oh, you saw that? Yeah.
So me and Keith, we did a lot of radio testing. Tell them the different radio tests from your car to your van.
Oh, yeah. But so if you saw that picture, you saw the little radio kits on there. And by the way, that company, when I bought those things, we had them mail ordered. You don't have to just drive there in person. You can have them shipped to your house if that's what you want to do. But lately they've been hard to come by. They've been back ordered. But anyway, to talk to in regards to what Fred's talking about, I I have like a Hyundai Sonata sedan. Then I had a Plymouth Grand Voyager, an older one. It was my wife's. It was like our third vehicle, right? But it has like twice as much metal, and so it just did a much better job receiving and transmitting compared to my little Sonata sedan, you know. But you could see those if you saw that picture, you saw those little radio kits that I was using. You knew that we were talking about, right, Ray? Anyway, I hope I'm making any sense.
Yeah, but we can still hear you. Yeah, but when your radio's working good, even when your mic gain is low, we can still hear you. That's the point I'm trying to make. When I talked to you a couple of weeks ago, when you run that mic wide open, I can barely hear you. Yeah, if you didn't make the contact, we couldn't help you. Valuable lesson learned. That's why I'm telling everybody about your problems, because somebody else have that problem, and sometimes we overlook those little details. So that was a good little detail. That's what I told Keith about corrosion there on the antenna. Yeah, go ahead. No, he's 20 miles east of Temecula. He's, like you're going to Idlewild. What area is that? I don't know, but, you can look on the map where Idlewild is. He's closer to Idlewild. He's out there. Once you leave Temecula to drive his house there, it's another 30, 40 minutes there driving at 55, 60 miles an hour. Oh, beam directions. Okay, Temecula.
All right, everybody. I am back. Sorry, I had to take a phone call. Buddy from work. This is Greg, K6EGG. Anybody new watching the stream, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We're right down there at the bottom. Trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of August. So let's get back to some radio here on the Greg K6EGG live stream.
Now that's the satellite, man. So your radio's a satellite radio. You can do satellites with that thing. You know that?
I was able to take off my NB filter too, which is nice.
Hey, Ray. Keith Hill over here. So when you had that problem with your antenna, was your SWR really high also?
Yes, it was. It was on 2 meters, I believe it was 3 to 1. I did check that, but I thought I could get away with at least making a short contact.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm glad you figured out the problem and got it resolved, because you're definitely coming in loud and clear now.
Yeah, we're down to 1.2, I believe, for 1 there.
Okay, that's not too bad. So what I've learned, I'm running a 9700 too. When I'm on sideband, I run it at about, might get it about almost 80, like 79 roughly. When I'm on FM, I'm at about 68. And then when I'm on digital mode, I'm at about 20, between 18 and 20. That's just what I do, but I just thought I'd give you what I do.
I was on sideband.
Thanks for the new subscriber there. 190. We're 10 away. I might be a month ahead here. Thanks again. This is Greg, K6EGG.
Okay, that's somewhat similar, a little lower, but that's cool.
Comment?
Go ahead, comment.
Now I hear him a lot better. I hear Ray, a lot better. A lot of my noise finally went down as soon as the sun set.
Go ahead and work Ray then.
Hey, Ray, you have a copy? Greg, K6EGG. Boy, that's the first time someone said my audio sounded low. I hear you good. A little bit on the low side of signal. I do have to have my preamp on to bring you in, but it's nice to talk to you without a bunch of noise now. Yeah, copy that. You're in Lake Forest, right? You in an industrial area? Or where are you, apartment complex? What's your location exactly?
I believe it's the Orange County Sheriff's Department that is right behind me, right at the end of the street that I'm parked on here.
Yep, I know. I have a pretty good idea where that's at there. Well, excellent, cool. Great to make contact with you. Now, you obviously you were listening to the stream earlier, so it's nice to put a voice with a name there.
Yes, it is. Yes, and I've watched enough of your live streams to finally meet you is a pleasure of mine.
Cool deal. Thanks for letting me break in, guys. Appreciate it.
I'm out here about every other week, so I'm looking forward to better conditions and maybe being a little closer sometime to make better contact there.
Excellent. If you ever ride across the 10 Ontario, there's a truck stop out that way. I'm not too far away from there.
Yeah, I know it well. I'll usually end up in San Leandro or Carson. There's a couple other places that, and Lake Forest here's one, and then down to San Diego. I'm all over California, so it could be anywhere.
Copy that. Excellent, man. Great to hear you out there. I'll let somebody else here take it. This is Greg, K6EGG, and that was Ray, N3EPA, correct?
That's correct.
Excellent. Go ahead, guys. Take it.
N3PEA, K6 West. Anyway, when you're down in San Diego, we talk all the way down there, 2-meter sideband. So, Ray, so you have no problem talking that back up here.
Very good, very good.
And we talk all the way up to Gorman, Magic Mountain on 2-meter sideband here, and if you're over on 101, we talk easy all the way up to Santa Barbara, and up north all the way into Marshall, all the high desert here on this frequency, well, 144 actually 250. We can talk all those frequencies very easy if you're in that range.
I do spend a lot of time in that range.
Yeah, we can talk there easy to you. Now, you know how to get on D-Star. Are you going to go north tomorrow?
Yes, I got to. First thing in the morning, I'll be heading up to San Jose.
Okay, well, you got the frequency. You can work that quite a while there. I don't know how far that one goes up, I think. Don't quote me. I think up to Vista or something like that to Larry, I think. But anyway, I told you how to get on the other D-Star repeaters. You just be on D-Star and keep rotating that knob and key up off and on, and when you hear beep back to you, the radio beep, and then you know you're in.
Yep, I definitely learned a lot today, and I really appreciate all your help, Fred.
That's what we're out here to do, and I told you that a week ago. We're going to help you. We're going to get you on the air. And that's what we do here. That's the whole, everybody on this frequency. We talk about grounding, D-Stars, and I don't know everything, but I do learn a lot from the other people, and everybody puts their heads together, and everybody's making the radios work together, and that's where everybody's winning out here on this frequency.
Yes, I agree 100%.
Back to my sun set cams and radio. This is Medford, Oregon.
You just brought it out again. You know, and I had my truck, but the only reason I never got into corrosion like you did, because every year it seems like I was replacing an antenna. So I guess I got rid of the corrosion problem. I didn't know about it.
Yeah, I had that up there a solid 2 years without touching it. So yeah, it was definitely overdue.
I was going through a 10 a year on my truck.
My wife doesn't like to spend money, and I gotta kind of baby everything I have.
Oh yeah, that reminds me about the antenna. Okay, because I'm a pretty expert on the antenna. Now your antenna, the one you're running up there right
that's
now,
beautiful.
does it have a little on the antenna? I call them little load things.
It has two of them.
Yeah, you don't want that on a truck, believe me. Yeah, stay away from the antennas. There's a little wire inside. That thing breaks from your antenna whipping back and forth. You got to remember, when you put it on a car, you know, somebody's car, the guy's lucky to drive, a couple thousand miles a year, where you, a truck driver, you're putting a couple thousand miles a week.
Yeah, about 10 to 12,000 a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're putting a couple thousand miles a week, 2,000 to 3,000 miles every week, and that little wire and that little load breaks. So I'm recommending to you, they make a 2-meter 440 antenna without a load. It will work much better. It's got like a little coil, but there's no load. And then buy a separate antenna for your 1.2. I think you'd be much better off in the long run.
Okay. Well, I do have a triplexer on this yet. Would I be able to use that, or actually get a duplexer?
That's a good question. With a triplexer, the problem with a triplexer, you're losing too much signal there. I don't know if you knew that or not. So you go to duplexer, you're gonna be gaining on the signal. You're gonna gain more better transmit and receive. Now the antenna that Keith's talking about, they don't make a 2-meter antenna for that. That's strictly just 2 meters. But the receive, I just bought one the other day. My receive is 6.5 decimals.
Yeah, very good. I'm just limited on how many antennas I can really get on the truck. That's one of the reasons why I went with the tri-band and the triplexer.
Well, I realize that, but you're losing. What you're trying to gain, you lose. You know, you can't have all your cake and eat it too. That's the way it works on amateur radio.
Sure you can. You're just going to be 500 pounds.
I'd rather run the dual band with no load in there and a separate 1.2 antenna.
500 pounds of antenna, that is.
From my experience of breaking all those little loads all the time, I show Keith I have a whole bunch of antennas there. So I went to another antenna, 2-meter 440, which they make. There's a couple of them make them. Diamond makes them. Common makes them. They make several different antennas there with no loads, and you're better off with that antenna for the vibration on the truck there.
Okay, I will look into that.
Because you're just going to tear that antenna up there. I know it's going to work right now, but you're going to tear it up. You're going to have the same problem again. And if you're keying up long enough, not washing up your radio, and you break that little load, you could burn up your finals.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into that.
I can't tell you the name of the antenna we got, but it works very well, and I made a little radio kit for it. And Keith sent you a picture of them. I can send you a picture of mine. They're very, very hard to find. Very hard to find. I still got mine back in 1980, the one I bought back in 1980. And I've been playing around with it. But I only ran one, which I didn't know at that time, which I know now. I stacked them. And when by stacking them, my transmit and receive went way up. I was amazed. So me and Keith, we're running stack threes. So each radio's got 8 on there, so 8 times 3. I got 24 little radios on my antenna on my bicycle.
Very good.
Yeah, but I sit there and talk 150 miles all the way in the desert, and my signal, I'm between a 5 and a 7. That's off my bicycle.
That's very good.
Yeah, you got a big metal truck. You should do better. You should be pounding the signal 9+ with a radio kit with the metal you got showing the skin effect metal of your diesel truck.
Well, I will invest in those. You said not to go over 3, or is that about the max? Or?
Yeah, we went 4. We ran the test. Me and Keith ran the test for a month. We put 1 set on there, 2 sets, and 3, and we went 4. And 4 was not that much of a dB gain over the 3, so it wasn't really worth it. We could hardly tell. So 3 is about the max, but we did try, because we was trying to max out, get more transmit receive, and 4 of those little radio kits, we couldn't tell the difference. So we all both run 3 now.
Okay, very good. I'll be definitely invested in those.
Yeah, so we did all the testing for you. And put dielectric grease on it. And it works very well. We're very happy with it. Like I said, he did all the testing with his Yaesu 818, which is a 6-watt radio. And he was talking to Ron at 20 miles east of Temecula.
and they were talking up to Wickenburg, Arizona. You guys were here, and I was listening to that. That's Sunday night net, and they have it on Wednesday night net on 144.2.
For those of you watching on the stream, here is the propagation map Ray was mentioning, or one of them. I don't know necessarily the one he was mentioning, but here is a propagation map. Arizona's got a lot of stuff going on. Wow.
Dial your radio to 144.240, and they'll be talking all over the place there when you're coming in. So if you're coming in Nevada, through Vegas,
wow. Look at Connecticut and New York all the way up to Halifax.
At those times, or down, coming through Needles or Blythe at that time, or Wickenburg, Sunday night, Wednesday nights between 7 and 8, dial to that frequency.
Now they're talking about the Bozo net, which I'll bring up here.
You're not tying it up, Dave. We enjoy talking to you, listening to you, and we're trying to teach everybody. Oh, there's your buddy again. He just keyed up NJ6N on the other frequency. I don't know if you got your other radio running. He just keyed up. Your buddy there, when you talked to him, yeah, you were registered. Remember him? He just keyed up.
Bozo nets.
On the D-Star. You don't got your D-Star running? Mine's running all the time.
What's this? Oh, boy. That can't be good.
No, you can keep them both open at the same time.
That sucks.
Is the other one 440? Yeah, that's 440. I guess I could. Yeah. You got to keep that open all the time. I'm going to call you when you're up north working somebody 2 meters on FM, and I'm going to call you on D-Star.
Here's the Bozo net right here.
Yeah, you got to keep that thing open all the time. Play with it, learn it.
And here's the different times. Sunday, 7 p.m. on 144.240. And Wednesday at 7 p.m. also back on 144.240. Central and Northern California are at 7:30. So they have different check-ins. I didn't realize about that. I also believe that there's another net for, yeah, there is here. I'm listening to him too.
Several different configurations that set that up. Did you know that?
There's all the members. I think they got some new members tonight.
Yes, it is.
It's like we're up to 934. So that's a lot of Bozo people up there. A lot of clowns. And once again, that's 144.240 Sunday and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. till 8 p.m.
Well, you can play with it. You can play with it tonight. Just play with it and fit the buttons. So it'll say max blah 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 blah. I got mine set up. I got 2 separate speakers, one for each band. But you can make it. You can make it both the frequencies go on the same speaker if you want. You can do that. You can set it all different ways. There's all different kinds. That's what I like about this radio. I got mine set up. I got a separate speaker for each band. So that way when I go to the volume control, I'm control the volume on that band. Okay.
K6SDX.
Go ahead, FDX.
How's it going out there?
Real good. Can you hear Ray out there?
Oh, yeah. Ray is a strong, I think he's a strong 7 or 8 on my scale. Where is he located?
Ray, go ahead and work him, Ray.
I am in Lake Forest, down here, Orange County.
Okay, well, I don't exactly have my beam pointed that direction, but you're coming in, like I said, a strong 7 or 8 on my scale, and very good audio.
I have you at S9, very good audio.
Oh, thank you for that S9. I'm out here in Sherman Oaks, right by the 405 and Burbank Boulevard.
Yeah, I've been on 405 many times.
Well, unfortunately, I have too.
I'll tell you when...
The 405 in Southern California absolutely sucks.
That was the best driving of my whole career.
Well, actually, it was the best for me coming home. Coming home around around 4:35 o'clock, speeding around 65, 70 back to the valley. That's the best I've ever done.
Yeah, it was nice.
Okay, well, I didn't want to interrupt you or anything. I just wanted to say hi, and it's nice hearing you guys out there.
No interruption. Nope, I've been monopolizing the time here for quite a bit there.
Oh, Roger, on that. Well, is it just you and Wes out there?
What's that?
I said, is it just you and Wes out there?
Fred, I believe, was here. I don't know who else is there.
His call sign is Wes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just actually came back inside. I was doing some stuff outside and turned on the radio and the computer at the same time to start doing some stuff, getting ready for work tomorrow. And heard you guys out there because I'm always monitoring this frequency, and so I'd say hi.
Very good. Yep.
You never know who's going to be listening. It is just about 9 o'clock here in Southern California. Thank you all for watching. Looks like we got about 4 or 5 of you guys online. Anybody new? Just joining in. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down there at the bottom right.
That's for sure, and I'm glad you're having a lot of fun.
We're listening to Lou, FZX, KM6FZX, and Ray, N3EPA. Ray's down in Lake Forest, and Lou is up in the valley in Sherman Oaks. So it's a little bit of a distance. That's a good 60-mile hop or so, line of sight, I believe. Maybe a little less.
I was on QRZ, and it said that 6 was open today. I never had a chance to play around with it, so I hope somebody made some good contacts.
I didn't make any. I actually didn't have that on. I was actually listening to this frequency up in Victorville when we were stuck in traffic up there on the way down here. But yeah, I haven't had HF on in a couple of days now.
Yeah, Roger. All right, well, listen, I'm going to step back and just listen for a little while I get a couple of these emails taken care of before I get into work tomorrow. So let me just say 73.3 right now, and I'll just be listening in the background. KM6FZX.
Okay, well, nice to meet you, and I look forward to doing it again. This is N3EPA. I'll be listening to let somebody else have the frequency there.
N3EPA K6OS. No, Ray, you got it all wrong. We have no dues. We have no rules. There's no rules here. And you must key up and talk over somebody so you can be heard. And we have a discussion on anything on radios, how to fix it up, who you talk to, blah, blah, blah. And we do this every night, Ray. You're doing fine. I'm glad you're talking a lot more. That's what you bought that radio for, to use it. And we're going to show you how to use that radio, that tool, to your advantage to make that radio transmit and receive even better. So you really will love that little radio.
I already do. I've learned a lot, and I really appreciate it.
We're going to teach you a lot more. Wait till you get that little radio kit we talked about. You're going to be amazed. Then you're going to be at the top of the line. You already shorted your cable up. Your voltage ain't going down. He told me, I got a better coax cable. We'll get you on the antenna and get a little radio kit. And you'll be smoking. That radio will be smoking out there. Yeah, I just helped another guy out here tonight, too. He's been a ham a while. Got him all tuned up. And he's supposed to be up here tonight, but I didn't hear him show up. Anyway, but now I'm going to be listening for you on D-Star. I'm going to be calling for you. So you better be learning how to tune that in and talk on that thing. Throw your call out there once in a while. Another thing that radio does, you can program in there that it sends your call out every minute, every 3 minutes, every half hour, every hour. You can turn it on, okay? So you don't have to get up there key to mic. So you can turn that little program on, and as you're trucking around, it'll punch your call out there, okay? It'll punch your call out there. And another thing, I don't know if you know about the radio, when you, I didn't tell you about this, when you punch up, you remember I showed you the receive, the transmit and receive, where you were transmitting on receiving everybody's call. You remember that part where it was the receive part, where everybody's call came up, you
one thing you got to set up, I noticed on the GPS, your GPS ain't set up right. It's giving me the wrong coordinates. It shows that you're 8,000 miles away from me. That's not set up right.
Yeah, I must punch something in different from my actual longitude and latitude here. I thought I was doing it right, but maybe not.
No, it's wrong. It's wrong. I'll tell you that's when it's wrong. That's what everybody gets the same mileage when it's wrong. So you don't got a program right. So you're gonna have to go back to the program again, especially when you're sitting there doing it. Read the manual.
My back is killing me right now. That's why you see me kind of moving around so much.
Number I don't have to use. It's the other numbers on the longitude.
Yeah, well, it's not that way. When you key up and you're going down the road, I can see that you're moving. Okay, you're moving. I know you're traveling. So right now it's not set up right.
Well, if I had the GPS, the external GPS, it'll show me moving. But I'll have to program. I can do the GPS now and have it right, but it'll stay the same. It won't show me moving. It'll stay the same longitude, latitude.
Well, I know that because you're not moving now. I realize that. But how I know it's wrong is showing me you're 8,000 miles away from me.
Yeah, I did. I punched in the wrong number. I can fix that real quick.
Okay. Well, you can go back to D-Star and punch in. You just keep your mic. You don't say nothing. I'll see if it's done right.
1 second.
KN6OS. That's all you do. You don't say nothing. Just key the mic. KN6KNE. They're still fighting about that. Hold on. I want you to talk to Ray. Hey, Ray, you still there, Ray?
Yes, sir. I am.
And that's Denny. That's the airplane pilot. So a lot of times when you're working A shift, you might get to talk to him. He's usually on 28-400. Ray, meet Denny. Denny, meet Ray. Go ahead, Ray. Talk to Denny.
Hi, Denny. This is Ray over here in Lake Forest, California. There, mobile entry EPA from Pennsylvania. November 3, Echo, Papa Alpha. You dropped down a little bit there. No, I'm a truck driver, and I spend every other week in California. I spend actually more time here than I do at home in Pennsylvania. My headset is backwards and it's in my bad ear. 1 second. Okay, try it again. You're right at my noise there, Nova. I can't pull that last part out there.
He's asking if you ever work digital when you're on the road.
No, actually, I just learned how to do that today. So I'm in the process of learning, and I'll be definitely doing it. Okay, I think you'll find out there. This is entry EPA. I'm still listening.
Hey, Denny, it's Keith, WA6QXA. How you doing? Oh, goodness. Wow. Well, it's good that you're back on. No, I was not. I was in Vegas last weekend, so I missed that whole thing. Okay. Yeah, I was in Vegas. I left, what did I leave? Saturday morning, came back Monday afternoon.
For those of you wondering, that's Denny K6EGG. He's in Fullerton. Unfortunately, conditions have been really bad here the last couple weeks, the last week or so, so it's hard to hear him. I wanted to chat with him tonight, but I don't think that's going to be happening tonight. This is Greg, K6EGG for the city of Chino.
Exactly. So it's all good, though. Okay, now, I heard that weren't you on a trip last week or the week before? Okay, so you weren't on a vacation last week or two? Gotcha. Okay. Very good. Well, hey, Dan, good to see you. Hear you out there. I know Greg's out there. You might want to say hi to him. He's been sitting, listening for a long time. WA6QXA, listening.
Hey, Ray, key up one more time. You caught me off guard. I seen your call come up, but I didn't see the mileage. K6 West. Key up, Ray.
Keith, if you're listening, I cannot hear him. I can't hear Denny, by the way.
Anyway, the other frequency I gave you, should write it down, take notes. 145.670. That's the national digital simplex frequency.
Yeah, I turned it back on and it messed everything up there. 1 second. Let me try to find that again.
Oh, that's okay. I just want you to write notes so if you forget, because we're giving you so much information overload here tonight.
I've been writing it down. I wrote all those numbers you gave me there. Hold on.
Anyway, that was Danny. Did you hear him? He was talking about his leg coming back through Nevada and everything. He flies a big 737 jet.
Yeah, he was very light. Very light. It was hard to copy on Danny there.
Oh, yeah. Well, we'll fix that up with your radio kit. But anyway, write the frequency 28400. That's upper sideband, 10-meter band. And I forget in the 40-meter band and the 17-meter band. But he always tells us what frequency he's on. So he makes contacts. We talk to him. That's kind of fun.
All bands that like to work.
So, anyway, when you're not here this week, every other week, where's the other week you're at?
I'm at home with my wife.
Okay. So you're 1 week here and then you take a week off?
No, it takes a week to get back there.
What? Are you running team?
No, usually by myself. But actually, I have a co-driver now. I'm training the guy. My second trainee for this year, and he's doing really, really good.
Well, are you going to keep a co-driver on?
No, not always. Just 8 weeks, and then he's off on his own.
Oh, you're teaching him for somebody else.
Hey, Rob. Glad to hear you got some better, or you have some better Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I've 2 trainees this year, and I've been lucky with both of them.
So I don't know how long you've been listening, but Fred is listening to N3 EPA. He's a truck driver. He's down in spending the night down in Lake Forest, and he's using an Icom 9700 for his mobile. So I'm listening to them too. Anyways, he kind of followed us, found us on the stream, and when he was in the area, he jumped on. So it was pretty cool to have him jump in here. So the first time he's jumped on frequency tonight.
You said you couldn't get on D-Start. I just showed you I got you on D-Start.
Yes, you did.
Man, I'm getting lit up tonight.
Now you know. Now I gave you another tool you can play with all week
I guess
long.
I should check my text
You'll be
messages.
getting all the, from here, you're going to go up north tomorrow, so I'm going to give you a call on that frequency. You know, and then when you don't hear no more, you got to learn how to find the next one there. But I'll find you.
I will definitely do that to make sure that frequency's in there, and I'm definitely going to get the manual. I'll start reading on this radio.
Okay, my next question to you is, how come you're running headphones? I hardly ever ran headphones in my truck. I always had speakers. You don't like speakers?
I have them, but I also have a co-driver that I'm trying not to, he's watching TV, so I'm trying to keep him down.
Oh, okay.
We're having a sub chat within our frequency here. This is awesome. And Rob, did you make it? You make it all the way up to your vacation spot?
Audio real good. Eventually. And they're softer on your ears, and you can hear real good with them.
That's definitely. These are a little hard for the ears.
Right. Okay. So now.
Excellent. It was very hot down here in Southern California today.
The monitor switch when you got the headphones on, turn it way down, so you can hear yourself talk.
South Lake Tahoe. That sounds nice. Nice and crisp up there, I bet, tonight.
You ever try that? No, you got to turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit, where you can just barely hear yourself when you're talking. Yeah, it is different. I usually have it like one or two, real low. You know, you can hear yourself when you talk. Yeah, you don't need it real loud.
68's a little warmer than I thought it would be up there. But I'm sure it's a nice, clean, hopefully there's no fires up that way. You watch it on your phone or your iPad or something like that?
Okay, Can 6 West. Well, maybe you got to check for corrosion on that antenna. Did you check that one too?
Yeah, I did. That one I do clean twice a year. It's the Gaming Cargo that I use, and I only run 100 watts, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, okay. Well, now knowing, where do you get most of the ice? Denver? I mean, salt. I know they have snow, but where do they throw the most salt on the road?
Pennsylvania's using a lot of that calcium chloride now, that liquid stuff, and that's the worst. It's killing everything. A lot of states are using that on the bridges too, so it's a lot of states are coming out with that.
It's kind of hard on the wheels and the frame and everything, huh?
Yeah. Eats the frame, eats the body, eats the frames, and just messes with everything. All the wiring, especially on these trucks, all these computers now. Everything is, fine little wires, and it just gets in and eats everything up.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I know what it is with that salt. But they got that special soap I used to wash with, Salt Away or something?
I just take it to the truck wash. They wash it off there, but
iPad strong.
now that I know there's an issue there.
Yeah, I bought the stuff at the marine shop there. It's called Salt Away or something. It's a soap and gets rid of all the salt.
I'm glad they had the fires under control. That would have been no fun up there. I saw a fire on my way home, driving home from downtown LA today. Looked like something in Azusa Canyon, but I think they got a handle on it fairly quickly.
Yeah, salt rips everything up.
And tomorrow morning, I get to spend the morning on the 91 freeway. So be happy you're up in Tahoe there.
Oh, wow. Trade them in, huh?
Yeah, when the warranty starts running low, they
a truck?
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah, I know. I used to drive a truck. You can do that.
Yeah, I like to say sometimes in my sleep, but that's pretty dangerous.
What's the most miles that you ever traveled in one day with a truck all by yourself?
I've done over 1,000 miles myself.
You didn't beat me.
Here we go. Yeah, it's going to be toasty down here in Southern California tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to work.
I was running a KTA Cummins 600.
Here we go.
With a 355 rear end in it, and I had twin.
Here we go.
Tanks. You know, I didn't have stuff for fuel. You know, yeah. But that's hard. 800 to 1,000 miles. I can do that every day. 1,500 is a little hard.
So, everybody watching on the stream will continue. I will not. I'm going to keep the stream going. There's going to be some yakking going on, I'm sure. I can't seem to get a word in there. So, I got to kind of get ready for tomorrow. I have to be down in Anaheim, I don't know, be at work at 11 a.m. So, anyways, I got to kind of get ready to listen to them as well. So, anyways, I'm going to leave the stream going so you guys can hear Fred and Ray chat. I'm sure somebody else will probably pop in there. I heard Denny in there earlier. I wanted to jump in and say goodnight, but I can't get a word in there. So, anyways, everybody watching on the stream, you guys have a good evening. The stream will continue. I'm not going to comment on that. But anyways, so maybe somebody will jump on here in a few. But have a good night, everybody. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you are new. Trying to get to 200 subscribers by the end of this month, which is August. I can't believe we're up at August. I'm reading the chat too, so I don't know if everybody's watching the chat. But we're getting close. We're only at 10. It looks like 10 away. We got picked up 4 or 5 tonight. Let me hit this refresh and see if anybody else came in, which I don't think they did. But yeah, we're 10 away. My goal is at 500 by the end of the year, so let's see if we can do it. But anyways, you guys have a good evening. Oh, I might be able to say goodnight on the air. It's Denny in there. I don't want to overtake him. Anyways, have a good night. See ya.
Go ahead, Ray. They're calling you. in Huntington Beach?
I can hear a K6EGG, I believe it is.
Yeah, K6EGG. We're not running very high power tonight. About 20 watts. We're in Huntington Beach over by the Bolsa Chica wetlands. I haven't checked in quite a long time, so I happened to walk by the radio. I heard you guys on, so I just thought I'd say hello to a whole bunch of you. I think there's about 10 or 15 of you on frequency. Anyway, name is Bill. Back to whoever was just chatting.
That would be Ray, Romeo Alpha Yankee, N3 CPA, November 3 Echo Papa Alpha. I am just visiting California here. I'm about every other week I'm out here. I live near Scranton, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. Real good. I hope you're enjoying your visit. We're in absolutely wonderful weather right now. I live about 1 mile from the Pacific Ocean. I'm not sure where you're at. But right now it's cooled down and the nighttime's a little bit chilly. About a week ago it was quite warm in the evening. Hope you're enjoying the evening.
As always, yes, every other week I'm out here, and I am in Lake Forest, California, here in Orange County at the moment. I'm waiting to deliver my load in the morning, and then I got to go up to San Jose and finish out and grab a load and going back home sometime next week.
Okay. Well, we go down to Lake Forest all the time. The South Orange Amateur Radio Association meets down there from time to time. Well, actually, monthly. Now that the COVID's letting up, we hope to see a little more of them. And yeah, it sounds like you're a trucker. We just came down from Sebastopol via a route through San Ramon and Walnut Creek. Interesting drive. I've never been up on the other side of San Francisco Bay in the last 30, 40 years, so enjoyable. Yeah, so I've got a whole list of folks that usually check in here, and I know I'm getting on late. I do a lot of astronomy. We were setting up one of our wide-angle cameras because tonight's real clear, and we got some beautiful pictures from last night, so we're trying it again tonight. K6EGG for ID.
Very good, very good. I run from anywhere from San Diego all the way up to Burlington, Washington, every other week out here, and the other week I'm back in Pennsylvania, so I get to learn a lot I've seen a lot of California, and I've seen a lot of the West Coast in the last 10 years, so I like it out here. It's nice, but I still like to go home. That's where the wife's at, so I make that trip across here every other week.
Yeah, I can understand. Nice to be home. Sometimes nice to get away. It's also nice to get back home. Well, on the channel here, just wanted to say good evening to all the folks on 270, 250, 270. And I'll just go ahead and stand by. So good to hear you on there. I believe it was Ray, N3 EPA. By the way, via satellite, the Russian satellite, I operate satellites now and then. I got into Pennsylvania from here on CW on the Russian satellite. It was kind of fun because it was right down on the horizon, like 5 degrees above the horizon, and made the contact, got it confirmed. Anyway, K6EGG, name is Bill. Stand by.
That's nice to know, because satellites are my next learning thing. Down the road a little bit, I'm still digesting everything I've learned today. So K6EGG, N3 EPA, I'm going to be listening to. I'll let somebody else have the frequency there.
All right, good hearing you on there.
Nice to meet you, Bill.
No, what we're doing here, Ray, we're making you work that radio so much, so pretty soon you get so used to working that radio, it's just like you driving that truck, you do it without thinking, you know exactly what to do. K6OS. I'm glad I got you on D-Star, so now you got that forward to look to tomorrow. Start working the D-Star going up the coast. Coast. So you're going to go up north tomorrow. Where are you going to head up north tomorrow? San Francisco? What town?
San Jose is where we got to deliver. We'll be there first thing in the morning. And then probably back over to San Augustine area for a little break. They may have something to load and they may not until Wednesday. So we'll just wait and see.
San Jose in the morning. What are you going to do? You going to be leaving tonight? You still unloading?
I'll deliver in the morning and head up there right after we deliver, and then I'll be delivering there Tuesday morning. I'm sorry.
Okay. How can you get up there so fast? Yeah, I drive truck too. Come on, give me a break.
I can do it in 7 hours. Back when traffic was light from COVID.
Right. So you're going to unload in the morning, and then you're going to head to San Jose.
Yes, sir.
You're going to go up 5 or 99?
We're going to go 5.
Oh, that lonesome highway.
I haven't figured out if we're going to switch over on 46 to 101 or if I wait all the way up to, I think it's 152. That runs over to 156 up into Gilroy.
Right, yeah. 46, yeah, I took that way too. 152, you cut across over there by those lakes there, and then out to your left, you look down, there's a little village, a little town out there, a good little place, a lot of trucks stop there, a good little place to eat in there. Yeah, I know the route. Yeah, I've been all over there. And then you jump on 101 there. You go around those scales too. There's a back road, you go around that scale. I don't know if you knew that or not. And sometimes they got the jump scales up there at 152. Sometimes the jump scales, but yeah, I know you don't worry about them. I did. And then 46, you can cut across that way too. They both got their good and bad points, depending which way you go. I kind of like 152. I like to go across the lakes. There's pretty scenery through there. Yeah, then you drop down there into Gilroy there, you know, Garlic City.
Did you know that there's a herd of elk that live up here by that reservoir?
Yeah.
I've seen them quite a few times up there.
Yeah, I know the route. I've been there. San Jose, that's a nice place to go. Did you ever stop at the Winchester House?
No, I don't stop too many places other than where I deliver, and just a couple of truck stops.
Well, I want to tell you a story about that. One time I went up there to visit the Winchester House. I figured where it's at exactly. But anyway, I stopped in there, and there was a movie theater there. So I thought I'd take a movie because I couldn't unload in the morning. So I went in the movie theater, and I was so hard from trucking so hard I fell asleep. And when I woke up, everybody was gone out of the movie theater. Everybody was gone. I was the only one there. And they were cleaning the place up, and they found me, and they woke me up.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. I was shocked. I looked around, and they were like, "Hey, sir, you okay?" I said, they thought I had a heart attack or something. I said, "I'm okay." And I walked out of the place and jumped in my truck and then went back to bed again. I was so tired, I don't even remember the movie. I just fell asleep in the movie. I don't even remember what I was watching. I just conked out and I was gone. I'll tell you another story. I was over on Highway 395 and Highway 58. They call that Four Corners, just before, what's the name of that town over there? I can't even think of the name of that town. I don't want to say Gorman, not Gorman. Mojave. And you know, I was on the side of the road over there. That's before they built that big freeway pass. And one of the other company drivers there, he spotted my truck. And I had my headlights out, and I got a cab over, and I had my marker lights on. I'm leaned over the steering wheel. So he drove right up in front with his truck, turned on the spotlights, turned the high beams on me, and he honked the horn. I woke up, and all of a sudden I seen all these lights coming on me, and I hit the brake. I think I broke my brake pedal. Yeah, but he woke me up. And as soon as I woke up, I seen this truck right in front of me with all the headlights and spotlights shining right on me. I thought I was ready for a head-on. Yeah, definitely. God, that scared. I never forgot that. And And the guy pulled a joke on me. I knew who it was. So I said, I'm going to get him back. And it took me about 3-4 years. And one day I was going down the road. It was 1 o'clock in the morning. I spotted his truck out there by Searchlight, Nevada. And I said, okay, buddy, payback time. So I shut off my truck, got right behind him, shut everything down, set the maxi brakes, and I had a little jumper cable with me, and I'm a mechanic, I know what I do, and I went down there and I hooked it up to his starter. I bypassed his starter and everything. So I went out there and I started to start his truck up for him. Outside. It wouldn't start because he didn't have the key on to put fuel to the ignition pump. It's a Cummins, right? You know? But I was turning on the starter. I just hit it, and then it stopped. Then I hit it, it stopped. Then it just kept going off and on. He woke up. He got out of the cab. He started running around and everything, you know? I just kept going off and on, starting his truck and shutting it off, starting it up and shutting it off.
Yeah, I bet you was surprised.
Oh, yeah. And then finally, she says, you know what? I've been dying to do this for 3 years to you, what you did to me. Yeah, those are the good old days. Yeah, he moved to Texas. He's still living. He lives in Texas now. I seen him about a year ago. He was sleeping on the side of the road there, and I caught him there, you know. So, like, I was sleeping on the side of the road there over the steering wheel, and he caught me there, too. I didn't get in the sleeper too much, because every time I got in the sleeper, I'd crash out. Oh, I got one more story I told for you. Hey, I was running L.A. to Tucson, a load a day, every day, a load a day, L.A. to Tucson, every day. Got to run 2 logbooks to do that, and I'm doing that every day, right? So, finally, it was like Thursday. It was on a Thursday. And I decided to get in my sleeper just to take a little bit of nap. Normally I lay over the doghouse to wake up. So I went in my sleeper. No. It was a Friday night. Now I remember it was a Friday night. I went to sleep. I woke up 2 days later. I called my wife. She's my dispatcher. Where are you at? And I said, why? I just took a little nap. She said, you got to be in Tucson 6 o'clock in the morning. I said, no big deal. She says, hey, tomorrow morning, Monday. I said, Monday? You know, that's when it got my attention. I was thinking it was Friday, you know. I conked out for 2 days. I never did that before in my life. I was so tired, I was dead for 2 days. I have never in my whole trucking career ever slept 2 days. I was gone. I was out of it. So I woke up. I said, okay. So I knew I wasn't going home. I was over on the other side of Blythe on the Arizona side. So I had to go load over there in San Diego. I started cutting across there, and I said, boy, I better start whipping it. I got to be at Tucson 6 o'clock in the morning, man. I got to get moving. Yeah, ran solo. Woo! Yeah, do you remember all those things? I remember those highlights of my life. One other thing I remember in my life I never forgot. I was running again to Phoenix. I was going to Phoenix, and I was in a big hurry, running late. You know, always got loads running you tight. And I pulled up in the rest area. Was just out of Indio going up that grade. There was a little rest area there, and there was a guy with a taco truck. So I pulled in there to get a taco and a burrito to go. Okay? And that's what I did. Because I didn't have time to stop to get something. I was hungry. And I ate that. And by the time I got to Phoenix, I was sicker than a dog. And then I was coming back, and I was sicker than a dog all the way back. I mean, my stomach was ripping me up, tearing me up. I called dispatch, my wife, because she said, well, you got to go up to Utah. And I said, well, I don't know if I'm going to make it. I never turned down a load in my whole life. Never turned down a load. I said, maybe I'm going to have to turn this one down. I'm going to come home. I can't make it. My stomach, I'm ripped up. So I finally got to Blythe, and I called her again. I said, I don't know. I'm trying, but I think I should be coming home. So I finally got to Desert Center, and then it cleaned up. I got cleaned up after I'd been diarrhea so many times. So I called her up. I SoCal, take the load. So then I cut off Desert Center, and then I cut up that way to Utah that way. But that was the first time I was ever sicker than my dog, and I never ate off a Canadian truck ever again. Yeah, I think what happened was, because it was late in the afternoon, I think his run was done, and this is food he didn't sell, and he was trying to pawn it off maybe 2 days later, whatever. So the next day, when I came out, I started looking for this guy, because I'm mad. I'm looking for him, right? I never seen him again.
Well, that's why. He knew he was doing something wrong.
Oh, boy. You ever have that happen to you?
No, I bring my food from home. I don't trust a lot of restaurants, and I definitely don't trust the taco truck there. I'm special diet, low-fat diet anyway, so, but I bring some home frozen and eat it up in the truck.
No, safe, yeah, boy. I never did that ever again. Never. Normally I don't eat off a taco truck, but I was hungry. I didn't have time. I couldn't stop for 30 minutes. I didn't have time to spare. I had to keep moving. You know, you've been there before.
Yeah, burger and go.
Oh, yeah, that was me. 2 cups of coffee and keep on trucking.
Yeah. 2 cups of coffee and a carton of cigarettes.
Yeah, and a carton of cigarettes. Always shop for the Indian reservation out in Nevada there and buy them up there a lot cheaper. Yeah, I'm talking about 2 big coffee cups, the big ones.
Yeah.
You got that right. Anyway, you sure learned a lot tonight, Ray K6EGG. I'm glad I helped you out. Now you can get on D-Star. Now you feel a little bit better. Now you know what's going on, how to do it. And you know you don't have to be registered to make it work.
I do. I learned a lot, and like I said, I really appreciate it. N3 EPA.
Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to get a cup of coffee. I might come back, I might not, but anyway, you're welcome anytime and talk all you want. That's what this frequency is about. And if you have any more problems with your radio, ask questions. If we don't know the answer right away, we will try to figure it out. That's what we do here.
Definitely do that. Definitely do that. I learned so much today, and I appreciate all your help.
And remember, this frequency, we only go on it on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights between 7 and 8 on this frequency for the BozoNet, because so we don't bleed over on a gentleman's agreement. Otherwise, our frequency is 144.250.
Which I have programmed in my radio, and I watched the live streams, and I did pick up on that about the different frequency for the BozoNet.
Yeah, I came up with that because we were this goes way back about, I don't know, 8-9 months ago, and I told him, hey, we'll move a frequency, and that's what we did. I said, no problem. It's a gentleman's agreement, you know. And so when you get done, 8 o'clock, we're going to come back down here. Sometimes they go a little bit over 8 o'clock, you know, because the contacts are real good down there, you know, when we hear them, when we don't go down there. Otherwise, the other nights we talk out there all night long, morning and night. It's just Sunday nights and Wednesday nights between 7 and 8 and sometimes 8:30. That's it.
That's definitely been an educational night for me.
Okay, write this down. I got another thing for you. 1296.100 upper sideband. Sunday nights between 7 and 8 o'clock. There's a big net on 1.2, so you can check if you're out here in that area or you're coming down the road anywhere in the last, let's say 200 miles of this area, go to that frequency. There's a whole big net up there on sideband. Check it in, see how far you can talk and hear. Well, yeah, there's a lot of guys out there, Yeah, so now you know another frequency to listen to. Yeah, that's a big sideband net there. They got one up north too, where you're going. You have to go to the BozoNet on your computer. I don't know if you got a computer in the truck or not on your phone. And it'll list the frequency one night. And they're on 1.2 in Northern California and 2-meter sideband in Northern California also. So that's connected with the net down here on the BozoNet. They know each other. So now you know that. I'm still learning. You're still learning. Anybody else on frequency out there tonight? AJ K6O in High Desert. You out there, Curtis? I don't know where everybody's at right now. Anyway, I need a coffee break. I've been talking on the radio here since noon today. I helped out two of the three people here today on the radio. I helped another guy did not get on the HF. Helped another guy here in 2 meter 440 antenna. That's 2, and you're number 3. So I've been busy all day long. Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. And now we want to hear you. All the other guys here work you. Now we want to hear you on D-Shark because we're gonna be listening and working you on there. Anyway, 73s. I'm gonna get out of here, Ray. I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. You know, that's truck driver of me. I had some this morning. Didn't have any all day long. I should have made it a little earlier, but now I want to make a cup of coffee. 73s, KS6OS, and I'm going to be monitoring back on 144.250. That's where you should be going to, where everybody's listening. Check in later. They're probably there now. Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. He's still streaming this right now? Okay, now you go home, watch the stream, and show your buddies. No, but to show them how the radio works, because you're getting a good taste of the 9700 now. I sure am. I really appreciate it. You know, it's quite a radio. It does a lot of features. I'll show you other features it does. But in the headphone settings, don't forget, you set that headphone settings up several different ways. 1 year, you can put the 2 meters on the left ear, or you can put the 2 meters on the right ear, or you can have them on both ears. It does several different combinations. You got to play with, see what you like. And also you got to read the manual. Okay, 73's out, Ray. I'm going to have coffee. KS6OS.